There we go. And turn off the fan after a bit, but we will once everything starts up. Alright. Just getting things ready. Hello? Is it live? Well, we're live. Let's check to see if I'm live. It says I'm live. Yep, we're live. Okay. Five, 54, 6, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bam, 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 bam. Hello, Hara.
Howdy.
Alright, let me check your sound. Go ahead, keep talking for me.
Alrighty, I'm gonna be
Do-do-do.
connecting headphones, so it might sound a little bit different in just a moment.
That helps, yes.
And putting in headphones.
I'm getting everything set up as we speak to make sure everything's good.
Okay, do you want me to just keep talking about random things?
Yeah, go ahead, talk about your life. Always forget to push.
Alrighty then. Once upon a time, in a distant planet, a galaxy
Yeah.
far, far away.
Okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Keep.
Yeah, still trying to figure all these systems.
It's alright, alright. You're good.
Okay, excellent.
I'm just checking everything, make sure everything works. Hopefully for today we should get some people in to talk with us. Well, to be in the chat with us. Usually I don't get many
Cool.
people in the chat, but I've been talking a lot with people, and I've gotten some people who be like, I will be there. So
Want
I'm
me
excited.
to attempt to summon some friends? Because I think I know at least one person who might be vaguely interested in taking a look.
Alright, I can send you my ad I've been posting.
Sounds good.
There you go.
Thank you kindly.
You got the information I said on the intro, right?
Yes, to have a paragraph ready for that, I believe.
At least I want this to be at least 10 minutes or 15 if need be, but yeah. A short paragraph.
Gotcha. So, it's almost, or have you seen Critical Role?
That's exactly what I was basing it off of.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, then. Yeah, that'll be fun for... Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so you got me already.
Yeah. Hello, our resident dungeon master, and also Deadeye.
Which is why I wanted to do the whole third-person thing.
As per usual. Silent, as per usual.
That's okay. Yeah, that's the reason why I wanted the whole third-person deals, because I'm basing off an intro of Critical Role, because, you know, they're awesome.
Yeah.
I have arrived.
Hey!
Greetings, Colleen.
So...
Hello.
How did your last game go?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I did really well. I was the best Lily ever. I'm level 30 with her.
So at 1,
Oh wow,
2.
that's some commitment.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get her very high, I don't think, in, like, before the update. And then, after the update, it boosted my levels. So, yeah.
All we waiting
Yeah,
for left
the thing
is...
is, with the update, they changed the way XP scales, so that's why
Yeah.
Okay.
they pretty much all skyrocketed.
Mhm.
So you must have been like level 13 or something before the update, and then boom.
I don't remember. It was pretty high. She was my first hero, so. Gwen, I am looking at a picture of your background on the stream.
That's a picture I've been putting up until everything's all set and ready, basically.
Ah.
It's because I'm a Druid and the picture of the forest is pretty! When I actually get a full background picture of my dragon, which I have you working on, and also have an actual artist who does it for a living working on.
Yeah, I'm just a hobby, so don't expect magic.
Oh no, I'm not expecting you, so, but I'll have several pictures of a dragon to choose from, and I can interchange it then. That's the whole idea.
Next game starts in less than a minute.
Yep.
So we're waiting on everyone this time.
Well, waiting on, right now, Noah
Who is
and
who's
Justice.
not here yet?
Noah and Justice is not here yet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Do we know if Noah's actually joining or not, or is he just watching? Nova?
I'm just gonna poke him.
Poke both. Well, Justice is actually... Justice is in roll 20. He's just not talking. I can see him.
here.
Novama.
I mean,
Novama. Oh, he left.
he has.
Probably
There is a
something within
difference. There is a difference between being in roll 20 and actually be on your computer while on roll 20.
Hey, Noah. Can I check your sound levels? I don't hear you. I hear
Hold
you.
on, testing.
There you go.
Hello.
Can I just
Alright, yep.
tell me a story?
My mic was coming in really quiet, so I couldn't hear anyone for a second.
Alright, you're good. I just wanted to check your volume.
Oh yeah, because she is streaming.
Yes. This is live streamed and I always wanted to do it, so it's fun.
Mhm.
We have a huge party now. This is exciting.
Yeah.
Just means we'll have to go in turn order, basically.
Yeah. Oh, I need to remember. I need to wake up my brain for player and the world and all that good stuff.
There is a song for not doing that, at least for indefinite instance. At least
Oh,
it's not
God.
a successful one.
Well, I've heard ketamine is a perfect complement to do just that. I might be wrong. Might.
Okay, so it seems like we have a lot of viewers today.
Is it all of us?
No?
Well, it's not me because I don't have that thing open.
There's you, and there's Renee Silvertongue, and then there's 2 other people.
One of them
Hello,
might be a
Renee
friend of mine
Silvertongue.
from Facebook. I don't know.
I am Thompson KJ.
Yes, I know you. I already know you. So I got my Istro.
Irene?
I don't know.
Anyone of us Irene?
I might
Oh
be.
my gosh, you have an audience.
Well, I mean, I did recently made a friend on SL, and I told her about the stream. She said, "I'll definitely come watch it, cause it sounds."
Yay!
So yeah.
Yeah, Irene, it sounds me from somewhere. I don't know from where, but it sounds me.
Civil tongue. I like the civil tongue. It's very tonguey.
I zoned out for a second and all I heard was tonguey.
Wow. That's you for certain. Okay, let's take the image off. And the screen is showing.
The sound on the Roll20 page.
Oh, we're not using Roll20. Oh, you're talking about the music?
Oh, there it is. Never mind.
Yep.
Okay, we're waiting on Nova.
Ah,
I'm back.
yay!
Welcome back. Alright. Is everyone here and ready?
Justice.
We're still waiting on Justice?
We have a severe lack of justice in our camp.
So how long are we gonna wait for him?
I'm waiting for him to get in here. Because I can't...
Until he rains from above.
That's
That was an evil laugh.
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. It was too perfect of a that joke, not to make.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'll be joining you in the pun game. Believe me.
Oh, what I have started.
Oh yeah, I have a marker on Claire saying, so I remember that I can't heal Gwen this session.
Right.
And you can't heal yourself,
I
because we
can't heal
both
myself.
screwed up really bad on you.
Yeah.
So we're just like, I don't know what this is.
But because of Open Legend rules, you will be able to heal. It's just not until you have a moment to rest.
Yep.
Oh,
But you
that's
will
what it...
not have a moment to rest because stuff and things.
Yeah, those
Dum
evil
dum
guys.
dum.
Yep,
Oh, I don't know
so...
if they're evil, but...
By the way, Roscoe, you don't have a character image for me to put on. Oh, you do. You added it.
Yes, I realized I didn't have one, so I was just looking up images like a few minutes before I came in. And
Sweet.
yep, so that's option A. I'm gonna come up with an option B and an option C.
Oh, that's your friend from Facebook, huh?
He's a dapper
Ah.
fellow.
Can you link me the Twitch again? I can't find it.
I'd rather not listen to myself while I play. It
Well, you
distracts
can just
me.
mute it, and then it gives Gwen some viewers.
Thank
Yes.
you. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Oh, so we all should watch it to help artificially buff the numbers?
Yes.
Technically, yes, but if it lags you too much, I'm not gonna worry about it, okay?
Maximum monetization.
Yes, maximum
You get
monetization
money?
is 6. I don't get
No.
money from this, no. Not yet. I don't get
Not
money.
yet.
I don't get money to this till like when I get like 100 people and I could start getting cheers and things like that.
Mm.
All right, so I'll
where is the link for it?
Oh, I just put it in the voice chat.
There it is.
also sent it to you, Deadeye.
Hmm?
Oh, you weren't the person that was asking. I'm sorry.
I'm confused. What are we talking about?
Don't worry. All right, I shall start.
Okay.
I shall start the intro. Hello and welcome to tonight's session of Topaz Fang. We are a tabletop RPG using the system Open Legend, quite a creative one that we found. And with us tonight we have Coeen, also known as Claire, and her character.
Is this where I start talking?
Yes.
Okay, so Claire her magic is based on technology. She is 4'4". She is the sister of Gwen, who happens to have wings, but Claire, does not have wings. Dun dun dun. She is the master of Kerklonken, who is a giant metal golem that she built, and she has a fear of being abandoned.
And
That's everything I can remember.
and then we also have Justice,
Who's not here?
who is not here and is being but basically, Baron, cultivator of the muscle spirit, a lifestyle and path dedicated to muscles. With his muscle, he achieves both mundane and extraordinary.
Basically, the word muscle comes up a lot.
Yes,
With his
Baron lived a life on the ocean, training his muscles on the daunting seas, but now his cultivation of muscle spirit has reached a bottleneck. He now seeks greater trials to continue his path to achieve a greater muscle spirit and even greater deeds of harem. He's basically a paladin for muscles.
Yes.
And then I have my character, Guinevere. An orphan like Claire, by unknown reasons, she was separated at birth. She was found in a forest and raised by a tribe of druids. Like them, her love for nature never died. Several years of training as one, and she has passed the trial to actually become one, and where she has met her sister, Claire, lived with her in a workshop since then, until someone took it all away.
Oh yeah, the Vanguard
Yes.
stole our house.
The Vanguard stole our house, and now we have to work for them in order to get our house back, basically.
Yeah.
And by stole their house, I mean the entirety of the house.
Yes, they just
They
picked
just-
it up and moved it.
Because magic is different here. Anyways, but we'll get to
Added
that.
it.
But tonight, we have 3 new characters to introduce you to. They are Hera's, Metatron,
Ah, yes. Call me Hara, and I shall be playing Metreon Evernaster, one of a kind of roguish sort, originally from a family of metallurgists who has made use of magical bells and chimes in order to attempt to tell the future. He originally just spent his life assisting blacksmiths and working with his family until he learned from his grandmother of an ancient family tradition of foretelling, and resorted to some rather unsavory means in order to procure the tools necessary. Now he has been pressed into the Topaz Fang Force, and we shall see where that leads him.
Then we also have Deadeye,
Thank you kindly.
Gwen.
Deadeye? Oh,
Wait
then
to
we
get my
also
cue.
then we also have Deadeye.
That will be me. I'm playing Alex. She's a half elf. She used to partake in, let's say, vigilante activity in her hometown until she heard a higher calling from another dimension. She found out that there's like this multidimensional corpse of guardians called the Guardians of Fate, and they basically, she swore an oath, and after swearing that oath, she managed to gain the ability to warp time and space to a limit, of course. And now she joins the Vanguard because of their common goal to defend the city, and also to gain more experience with her new abilities.
Yay!
All right. And
Also,
finally,
she's really into bows and arrows.
yep, she's
Are
using
they
nature.
dimensional bows and arrows?
Oh yes, well,
Ooh.
most of them.
They're at least 3D, I'm sure.
Yes, and
Yeah. Now only on theaters.
and finally we have Noah, and his character Roscoe.
Yes, and Roscoe is very happy to be here, very happy to be outside of the academy because, he likes the academy, he wants to try and move up and eventually be a teacher there or a professor, but, you gotta start at the bottom, and for Roscoe that meant, hey, okay, new kids, you want some target to aim at? There's Roscoe. He's like really good at absorbing your fireballs, so just like shoot at him, he'll be okay. And Roscoe was just, out around town in his spare time, making one of his kind of gnarly costumes. Probably ran into either Alex or Metrion somewhere around the way, heard of their adventures or one of your adventures and said, they could end up finding some more lore. If I follow them, then I could learn more about this world and use that to get a better job.
Legit.
It did, Alex. No worries.
Alright,
And
so
then-
the 3 new people need to interact in character.
But first,
Yes.
I'm just gonna actually do one thing and talk about the world because that makes better sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
With us is Noah, our GM, who is currently away. Not
Getting
Nova.
pizza.
Nova, who is currently away getting
Yeah.
pizza. But we shall talk about the city and how it is. And the world of Azar is very unique. It's not like normal worlds. Magic isn't, corrupt. Sorcerer magic isn't like. What was it? Is chaos considered chaos and paladin magic considered order? It's the opposite, in fact, where we are people who are like paladins, like a druid or a paladin, are considered conduits. Basically, people who can use magic but are unreliable with it. They still have someone they're using. They still have a
Well,
source.
they get their power from like a divine entity.
Yes.
Whereas the other people who are like renowned and respected are the type who learn about it for years.
That is true. Yes. As well as the magic is different in this world. It isn't as normal. It's got a backdraw to it. If you use too much of it without someone to ground the energy, it can affect the world itself and can affect negatively, as be with moving mountains or trees that actually eat you or things like that. All kinds of interesting things, facts about this world that our characters neither have yet to find out, and that is up to the Nova and his own creationism to decide.
And mercy. His
Yes.
creationism and mercy.
Oh, I don't think he's ever going to give us mercy. Anyway, Nova.
Nope, no mercy here.
Oh, we didn't get
Alright.
to interact yet.
Yeah.
Okay, see you next time.
I decided better to
Baron did
give the
his
introduction.
intro, right?
Yes, I gave it.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to get started. What's going on as a quick recap? Last time, the party left Valeth behind. They took on the job offered by a merchant heading to the Kaikot territory. You guys needed to escort the merchant caravan. You are now in the mountains heading down towards the Kaikot city, which is by the sea. And on your way there, several things happened, but most importantly and most relevantly to this moment, Guinevere came into contact with some shady-looking dudes who pursued and tried to apprehend her. You have since escaped and have been with the party for a matter of moments when we're going to go ahead and get started.
Yes.
But as a tangent to that, happening parallel, we have Alex, Roscoe, and Metrion. You guys are all together, and you guys are still at the top of the mountain. You're making your way down the path. You have since been dispatched by the Vanguard to accompany the Topaz Fang force as kind of reinforcements slash new recruits. But you're not really new recruits because everyone in the Topaz Fang force is new. You are just extra hands, so to speak. And you've already given your reasons for joining the Fang force, but all of you perhaps have this similar feeling to what Alex has, and that the fates are somehow tied to this little group, however that may be. And so you guys are making your way down the mountain pass, trying to catch up. And you've had at least 6-ish days in which to interact and get to know one another. So feel free to play that up, or I don't know, maybe you guys chose to be secretive, not necessarily wanting to get overly close to any of these individuals. I know that two guys and a girl traveling several days would likely lead to hijinks, but I don't think any of you are that young, so we'll just assume some professionals are going to show up soon. Let's go ahead and move to the main group and the caravan now.
Yes.
All right.
What do you think we should do? We have what seems to me maybe a bandit camp up ahead, and they are waiting for us, at least, or they will be. We don't have
Gwen,
long
you
till they
need to
find us.
stay back. They're about to come and get us. I'm really out of character right now. I'll get into it.
Holy shit, we spawned somewhere else. Oh shoot, we
very
got a
nice.
map. Oh shit. I didn't expect
All right.
this.
So what you guys see are the 3 caravan carts. They're not exactly to scale, but they are fairly large and loaded down with possessions. Each cart has a handful of NPCs with them. You have obviously the main cart driver that's leading the caravan, and several dwarvish and potentially elvish NPCs, a couple humans as well. If you recall, the dwarf's name's Aram,
Yes.
and he is a dealer of exotic goods and wares. He's kind of a loud dwarf, and he immediately pipes up, "Hey, why do we stop?" To which you guys may recollect Guinevere has just shown up. Gwen, what do you do?
There is a bandit camp up ahead. They are planning to attack us from what I've scouted. I'm speaking to the dwarf.
Oh! Well, you're the vanguard. Take care of it. Don't let them get near our carts.
That's why I plan to. We could possibly, speaking to the group now, we could possibly go ahead of them, or we could go with the carts, and at least have.
If we leave them, we could be flanked, and the carts could be raided. But if we stay here, then the bandits will appear. By the way, I think they're over there.
Shoot.
That one's got a smart eye on her, doesn't she? All right, lads. That's what we've been waiting for. You down there. I think you best step off if you know what's good for you. Caravan's ours.
But I do not see your name on it.
Hey,
This guy was the one speaking, by the way. Tree is, this bush shrubbery here is blocking most of the view, but because he's on such a higher level, you're able to make him out over it.
okay. Baron, you should cultivate your muscle spirit.
I am always cultivating muscle spirit. Oh
Hey,
my god.
no whispering down there. Just
I
get
am
moving
not
if you can.
whispering.
Yeah, we can hear you, biggin. Now, to the ladies. You're lucky you got away. Now that we know who you are, we're willing to let you go.
Mind you,
Now,
I was
get to
traveling.
stepping.
I was traveling in Panther back then. They didn't get to see my form. I was just a Panther.
I thought you were normal and then you turned into... Oh, that's right. You were slinking around.
Yes.
Ah.
So they just saw a Panther.
Well, true. But they've also been keeping watch of the caravan, so...
Fair enough.
You might assume you've been watched.
Okay. You know what?
I am coming up there. You wait for me. I'm gonna start climbing the rock face.
Yeah! Come on up if you can! Alright, so anything that is not this gravel-looking pathway is difficult terrain, so you move at half speed. Your normal speed is 30 feet, so you can move at about 15 feet a turn, or a move action at least. And this shrubbery is going to be extra difficult. You're either going to have to part it, rip it out of the way, something. because you're not going to get up there to them. And let me further explain. This is an incline to you, but this is an even steeper incline.
Noted.
They are at least, what was here? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, about 40 to 50 feet over you.
I have an idea I want to do.
So Baron has moved, Gwen was speaking, Claire, anything you would like to do at the moment?
Right.
Hide behind the caravan and tell Kirklocken to be ready to attack.
Alright. By hide behind the caravan, where would that be?
You're surrounded.
Over here? Well, they're not on that slope, so...
Why don't you just run under the caravan?
No, that's a little too cowardly.
I mean, you could, but you may want to roll a logic check first.
I'm not going under the cart.
Okay. Well, standing right there, you may want to roll... Actually, just give me a logic check, please.
Uh-oh. Oh, shoot, where's my... Ah, there we go. Logic.
Alright. You're fairly certain that if the horses get spooked, your booty's grass.
Okay, I'm gonna move back where I was.
Alrighty. Let's see here.
So...
That still doesn't do anything. Is there any action you would like to take? Your caravan that you are supposed to be protecting is coming under direct attack. They want you to clear out or face the consequences. What sort of action would you like to take to further the plot? Would you like some
trying to
examples?
I'm trying to figure out if a barrier would sort of help keep them away, but I don't know how tall I can make it.
You can make it as tall as you wish, but keep in mind every area that you increase it by increases the disadvantage of the technique that much more.
Also, you're getting kind of flanked,
Yep.
Yeah.
so it might only work for one side.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking, is at least keep one side so you guys can attack the other. Well, I
Okay.
might just do a multi-target for the 3 dudes on the left for immobilizing.
Okay. You can go ahead and make the boon if you're within range. If we measure you out, let's see here. This guy's 35 feet. With a ranged attack, you need them to all be within 25 feet, and they need to be within 25 feet of you. So you're going to have to do an area of attack. An area attack could be used to encompass all of them. However, you'll be imposing more disadvantages on yourself.
A ranged attack does work in this case.
Not in this particular case, because she is this white-haired person. The closest person is 35 feet away from her. All targets have to be within 25 feet
So
of her, as well as within each other, for her to
I
rapid
believe-
fire.
I believe it's only the targets that need to be within 25 feet of each other, because otherwise ranges will make too much sense.
Well, the idea is that, yes, she can shoot at far range, but the idea is that when you're shooting at far range, you're focusing your fire. For rapid fire, shooting from the hip action, you need them to be closer, otherwise you're going to take additional penalties.
Okay, I think
So
I
at
know what I
this-
want to do. Oh.
Yeah, you got it. Let me...
Okay, I'm gonna have Kirklocken move closer, and then I'm going to do one of my buffs on him. I have a list of things that I still don't immediately know what to do.
I would definitely encourage everyone to roll with what's on their sheet and not to make stuff up on the fly.
Yeah, I do. I'm just going through my stuff. Okay, so I am going to bolster
Oh.
I'm not going to bolster.
All right. Now, as I was saying earlier in the chat, Open Legends allows you to succeed even when you fail, but there's generally consequences. What I've done at another table is I allow the user to tell me whether they really want to succeed or not, because maybe they don't want to risk the consequences. So what I'm going to do is, from here forward, just assume when a fail happens, you don't want anything to happen so as not to disadvantage yourself.
Mm.
But if that's ever not the case, you just let me know.
Yeah, it did nothing.
All right. So while Claire is focusing on her clocking, we're going to turn over to Baron. Baron did steps. Metreon, Alex, Roscoe, you hear the sounds of shouting and the sounds of horses. You feel like you're closing in on your target. On your way, however, you pass a stack of stinking corpses. Anything you would like to do at the sight of this? Metreon, you go first.
You're muted.
It's like a 10-foot pile, by the way.
Thank you for pointing that out. Good lord, that's horrible. Gonna draw my bow, and the bell I use for my magic is a tiny little thing that I have like hung around my neck as a necklace. So I'm gonna also like take that out of my shirt so I can freely use it. Are the people in sight, or are we still a bit too far away to see them?
Yeah, you do not see any of them just yet. Right now you just see the pile of corpses and several birds flying about.
Seems to me that we need to be on our guard, folks. Roscoe, do you have any skill with melee weaponry?
Melee, no. But what I want to have skill with is, can I do a learning check to see if I can recognize how these people got turned into corpses?
You can. Go ahead and give me a logic or learning roll.
Well, when the human body starts failing,
Okay. Based on what you see, you perceive that the people were in large part scorched in some form or another, as the dark patches on their skin would reflect that. Most of them are clearly several days, if not weeks old. So clear signs of trauma to the body are not overly apparent, but because you're so skilled at picking up those minute details and putting two and two together, you believe that they were all likely scorched or burned to death in some form or fashion.
Alrighty, that's very useful information for me. Do I have any other action?
That is your main action. But you
Alrighty.
can obviously continue moving or speak as a free action.
So, they were burned. Watch out for fire.
Oh goodness gracious, I hope we don't have to fight a pyromancer.
No, you have a pyromancer with you.
Oh, good.
Heroic pyromancer.
I hope you're better than that.
Theory. And Roscoe's going to keep walking forward at a kind of cautious pace.
All right, Alex, anything you'd like to do?
well, I'm kind of outside the map, but
Right, you're not on the map. Right now, you're still quite a ways away. You're just vaguely aware that something's going on, and Metreon just informed you how these poor sops got killed. So now it's up to you to make a gut check based on all that information.
Or Roscoe informed him.
yeah, I assume there will be any another tall position, like a tree or something I could get up to see to the way ahead.
It's very difficult to climb trees here, as most of them are small and shrubbery-like. Think of bonsai-type trees. It's more likely that you could climb a cliffside and definitely get a better view.
Yeah, that works too. I like to climb a cliffside to see what's going on.
Okay, go ahead and give me a might roll so as to climb your way up.
I can teleport too, if that works.
There might be a ledge or two you could warp to. Go ahead and give me a perception check as a free action. See if you can find anything worth warping to.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you tell me now.
Since I haven't used my action yet this turn, can I try to help him out with a perception?
Sure thing. We'll say that you were already carefully watching the path and maybe looking around for dangers, and perhaps he would have asked you for aid, or I'm sorry, Alex.
Righto. You get a boop. I do not.
Sorry, I was talking to someone IRL.
I thought it was Roscoe who hadn't taken an action yet.
Oh no,
So-
Roscoe checked the bodies.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still recognizing voices, I guess. All right, Metreon, you point out a ledge that Alex might be able to use. So, Alex, because someone was able to point that out to you, you're not going to inadvertently teleport somewhere you shouldn't. Unfortunately for you, it is
I
close
mean, I
enough.
could try, but
Oh, you could definitely try. I'm just saying.
but it's safer if I can
Look before
know
you
where I'm
leap.
going to land.
True story. All right, so what you're going to do now is you're going to roll the boon for me so you can teleport your character up there.
Mm-hmm. That's power level 3.
Yep.
So
All right, so that's about 15 feet of movement. So you're able to teleport yourself.
25 actually.
No. Oh wait, is it based on your score in that?
5 feet
It's
per
based on
movement
the
attribute score.
Ah.
It's based on the attribute score, not on the actual power level.
You are correct. All right, so you successfully teleport up to, we'll say about 20 feet, and land on the ledge there. It's not very big. It's just enough that you can kneel there and take a look around.
Mm-hmm.
From up high, the wind buffers you just a bit more as you're no longer sheltered by the path and the cliff sides that rise around you. Looking out over the landscape, you get
I
a
love
good
this
eye
music,
view of
by the
what's to
way.
come. But more importantly, you see the path winding far ahead of you. And you hear on the wind the whinnies of horses and the shouts of men.
Oh well, it seems that there is definitely going to be hell up ahead.
Oh dear.
Well,
Alright, anything else?
I hear horses and fighting. That's pretty much what I can tell you from here.
Tell us if you hear any weapons.
I assume I don't at the, right now.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're going to flip back to the group though. It's been very apparent to those currently with the horses that you guys are not giving in. You are the vanguard. You're going to stand firm.
Yes.
These bandit-looking fellows, they are very aware you do not look like you're standing down. And as the big metal man walks up, they are very certain. And they can clearly see Baron slinking along the side there. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and roll initiative, everyone.
Sweet.
Shoot, what do you roll? Speed?
Yep.
Speed.
Oh, you're right. It rolls your agility, but it's in the speed block.
Oh, I forgot to make my person do that. Can I somehow add myself to the turn order?
You can.
Yeah, you click your token, then you click speed, and if
Oh, I already rolled.
Claire and Kirklocken are both on the turn order.
No, they're
you can
not.
roll again.
It's just
Oh, no.
me, Alex, and Baron right now.
You want all 6 of us to roll?
Or no.
Yeah,
If you
I'm gonna
select
go.
your token.
I am
for
gonna go ahead and have you guys roll now.
Alright.
You are obviously going to go last in the turn order, and that whenever your turn comes up, we're not going to do you right away. We're going to do the guys here on scene first, because when you show up, you're almost going to be in your own turn order. But unfortunately, it doesn't give me multiple block. So,
Can you add me to the turn order?
I mean, it's okay. Let me do this.
Forgot to select the token. Rookie move.
Nice.
Me too.
Thank
All right.
you.
So there should be a Claire, and let's get a quick clock in. Anyone else missing? Because I see everyone in the turn order. It might be from the previous
1,
page.
2, 3,
Is
4,
Kirk
5,
in
6.
my
Yeah, that's your
Who's that?
class.
Zero.
initiative?
He's got his own initiative.
He has his own initiative. I just allowed you to move him during the role play.
Oh, sorry.
I guess
Oh,
everyone's gonna. Wait a second.
Wow, you roll
think-
exactly the same.
Yeah, I think Roscoe did not transfer over because I forgot to click the token. So it rolled, I just forgot.
All right, let me add you on there, and you can get on. So Roscoe is the dapper fellow.
He's 19.
Anyone else missing from the turn order?
I had derped up as well, but I just targeted and rerolled.
Oh, by the way, Nova.
Yeah.
It's in the chat. Roll 20.
Oh, that thing you sent me a while ago. Yep, I see it.
All right.
Oh, so it's actually like house ruled?
Oh, I wouldn't say it's house ruled, but it's what we're going to roll with for the moment. Otherwise, why not just do an area cast?
True.
Oh, I have to be close for that.
Now, let's see here. I see Roscoe, but I don't see his initiative. Can you go ahead and add that to your fellow?
Yeah, you can
Roscoe?
you just click it and you type in 19.
What did I roll again?
You 19.
19.
Okay, it should be in there.
Okay.
Alright, at this point, I think everyone's in there now.
Everyone is in there now, minus
Somebody-
the enemies.
Give them
Enemies don't really need to be in initiative.
Yeah, they do.
They kinda do.
Do these guys even have a speed? Let's find out.
I mean, everyone has speed. And the need for you.
We have 52. Alright, I'll go ahead and sort and we'll get this started.
Oh.
Okay.
Alex, you are still pulling up the rear. Baron, you get to go first.
Alright, I'm gonna start climbing that wall. I'm
Alright,
coming for you!
sure. That was what, 5 feet of movement to get up, so it's actually 2 feet of movement as you leave the path. So you have 20 feet left. It's going to take you about 20 feet to climb that wall, assuming you do really well.
Pretty good.
Alright, yeah, that's pretty good. So I'll go ahead and let you climb on up. Or wherever you want to place yourself within 20 feet.
Little bit.
Yep, that's fine. We'll assume that you are right there at the ledge within 5 feet of this fella. And he's just looking at you like, yep, there you are. This we'll say it counts as a movement. So what was your action?
I'm assuming they're all holding weapons.
They appear to be holding weapons, specifically
give 'em-
daggers.
I'm gonna give him a big kick.
Alright, so you're gonna, from hanging off a wall, swing around, your leg flies through the air and tries to Do what?
Like, from the... Yeah, as he's hanging on the cliff, he uses his mighty core muscles to swing his body upward. His leg goes flying, and he poses with his hands behind his head, elbows up, while he delivers a drop kick.
All right. Go ahead and give me an agility roll, and if that is successful, I'll let
problem.
this fly. I was looking for a little more, so this didn't quite go as intended. Your attack still lands, but it's not nearly as flashy.
Roll for flashiness. Flashiness failed. It's still very okay.
There's the attack.
All right. So as you swing your leg around, this guy is actually going to, whoa, shoot! And he casts a spell as a defensive reaction.
Doing an interrupt.
Yeah, defending
All right.
interrupt.
And he's actually going to try to resist your attack.
Contested.
So he was able to pull off the weakest level, which is level 3. So he actually gets a bonus 3 defense to your might roll. So you do hit him, and you do indeed do damage, but it's not as much. As your leg smashes through the ice barrier he quickly erects, you are able to do, let me see here, about 5 damage.
And I'm on the ledge.
Yep, you are standing there more or less. Wasn't quite as graceful. You are no cat, but you might assume yourself to be maybe a lazy lion.
Alright. That'll be it.
Roscoe, you guys are still en route. Anything you want to do in particular?
Yes. Roscoe wants to activate his boon, giving himself protection against fire.
Okay. We'll assume that while your guys are running, because I believe Alex actually had a turn before you, that you guys all will be able to get your boons or turns going. Okay.
All right, and
Freon's in the
You're
same-
cutting off pretty badly.
yeah, resistance is
Hello.
Roscoe's boon focus, so he's got it up.
Sweet. So that'll be pretty handy. Metreon and Alex, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys tell me what you want to do in advance of the situation before you see it evolve. That way it will truly feel like it's, oh, this is what's happening now. So anything you have in advance you want to do, now is the time. And I'll give you a turn, Alex, as well. I'm sorry. But Metreon,
Yeah.
you first.
Okay, seeing as Alex is already up there on yonder heights, I'm gonna try and bolster her so that she can do her thing. Gonna be bolstering agility. Great.
Sweet.
Okay.
Oh,
We'll assume that the bells didn't quite answer you this time around.
Confound it! I could have sworn it worked better. Muttering to myself angrily as I'm trotting along.
Alex, anything from you?
yes. As I am running towards the
We'll
The
assume you just
confrontation.
teleport back down.
Okay. I would like to cast, try to invoke haste on myself.
Okay.
Maybe, maybe I'll get there quicker. Maybe. Mhm. That is power level 4. Perfect.
Alright. You have extra 15 movement. You will indeed get there faster than them if that's what you wish.
Indeed. And +1 to guard. There we go.
Okay. So we'll say those are your turns until you guys show up. Alright, it's the fellow's turn. This guy right here, he obviously blew his action. However, he can definitely still move and has a minor action as well. Well there, bub. You need to back up. And he actually just phases out of view and reappears right over here.
Would that give me an opportunity attack?
In this particular instance, it does not.
Okay.
As he did not actively step from his square or away from you, he just simply vanished and then
That's fine.
reappeared. Let's hear it. This guy is actually going to shoot up even higher on the rock. 3, 4. And this guy is going to teleport. Oh, yeah, they're teleporting, by the way.
Oh yeah.
3, 4. He's going to teleport up here. And all 3 of them are going to try attacking Baron from a distance.
I thought the one guy didn't have a major action.
Yeah, he didn't get a major action.
The one guy on the ground
Yeah.
isn't attacking, but the other
Yeah.
2 are.
The other
Okay.
2.
Wait, teleport's a boon though, so that's a major action.
It's a move
not,
action.
Not consistently. A boon or a teleport in general is a what was here? What I put it?
Not all boons have the same cast time.
Right.
Uh,
Normally,
or-
it's a move action.
What?
Teleport in particular.
Oh, teleport.
is a
Yes,
move.
yes.
Yeah.
Teleport is a move action.
And obviously, they have stuff and things that make it easier for them. Let's see here. So the 2 of them that actually get to fire, they are going to cast this upon you, Baron. It's called Lightning Bolt.
Yay!
Lightning ball. Lightning ball. Lightning ball.
Oh.
Only a 14. That's against your guard, Baron.
I'm unharmed.
Alright, next guy is gonna give it a try.
It just streaks across his chest like, and just bounces off.
21.
Still unharmed.
Alrighty.
He got enough.
Lucky. This guy down here doesn't have an action, so he's just chilling. And he's gonna go ahead and use his minor action.
To flee.
Oh man, that kick really hurt. F. Now for the guys over here in the corner. They are comfortably positioned in areas that allow them to just shoot down on Kerklockin, and so they shall. After teleporting around to more advantageous positions, as they do not wish to be caught unawares. Each of them is going to fire upon Kerklockin, using the same thing, Lightning Bolt. (18 versus guard).
Exactly even.
You take a minimum 3 damage.
Okay. I'm working on my sheet. Actually, I should do it. What am I do? Okay.
Da-da-da-da. Wait a second here. I see. Yep, this other guy, he's actually going to use a different ability.
Uh-oh. I feel like we're gonna be wiped out.
15?
This is even my. Oh.
Oh, fireball. Versus guard.
Yep.
My
Nope.
guard is 18, so.
And the last one.
So I don't take any damage from that one.
Correct. Man, they are rolling low tonight. Alright, they did their thing. Now it's Gwen's turn.
Seeing as Baron seems to got that side for the moment, she's gonna go over and help Kerklockin. And to the closest guy she can get to, she's gonna cast Immobile.
Alright, that one's 1, 2, 3, 4. About 20 feet away, give or take. A little extra because of the height. But you can go ahead and roll for the boon, or bane, that is.
This as well summons vines around him to encase him.
Whoa.
Super sweet. It succeeds as vines erupt from the ground and entrap this. Yes? This one right here?
Yes, that one.
Alrighty. He is encased.
Also, I do shout, Claire, keep a track of Baron.
Hmm. Okay.
Kerklockin, it's your turn, my metal friend.
He's
You
gonna
have
want to
a
climb
sheer
up.
wall to climb. Go
Yeah.
ahead and make a might roll. for
Can
me.
he jump up?
He
Yeah,
would
he's
need
better.
a very high might roll for me.
Okay.
Okay. That'll be sufficient to climb the rock wall. He moves at half speed. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, his speed is 25 because of his armor.
Then that means he can move one more square in any direction. I'm assuming he wants to get up next to somebody.
Yes, he's gonna. Oh, wrong thing. Gonna get over there. And
Alright.
then he's gonna punch him.
Alright, go ahead and give him the what for. 10 is not going to hit him as he phases out of the way.
Oh.
However, you let me know when you want it to work anyway.
No. Hey, right now we're fine. So
Claire, your robots having at it. What are you going to do?
I want to summon some little robots. And I would like to try to summon 2 of them.
Ooh.
So I'll get a disadvantage 2 on the second one.
Oh, you roll per summon? I thought it was one.
No,
roll.
it's one roll.
It is.
But the more you have, you get disadvantage. One of them gets disadvantage, basically.
She has the
Yeah.
feat for it, though.
Yep.
So
So
she
that's
should be able
only-
to just roll with it.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so
So disadvantage
Disadvantage
negates.
Wait.
It's, what is here? 2 additional
Uh.
disadvantage for extra creatures. The feat cancels out one of those disadvantages.
yeah, okay.
So
So-
it's 0. No disadvantage or disadvantage.
Well,
Really? Her feat
no, it-
cancels out both disadvantages?
Only the second creature, only the additional creatures get disadvantage. The first one doesn't.
Well, she's making one roll. So the point is, she's making the one roll with 2 disadvantage to summon 2 creatures at once.
mm.
Yeah, and
Okay, so I'll get
She
1
has-
disadvantage.
Yep.
but she has boom focus, so that it says at the end.
Oh, I didn't get to say how many.
Oh, you didn't put an attribute there. That's a flat out D20.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try that again.
All right, so
Why is it 2 d20s?
boon focus gives you advantage 2 when multi-targeting.
Right. Oh, that's it. Between the one. No? I remember she showed me this earlier and I can't remember.
I'm only Boon Specialist.
Oh, you have. Okay, that's another feat. Completely separate feat.
Yeah, that one I get rid of the thing by 1.
Okay. So
Okay.
much confusion.
Okay, I'm actually going to do this correctly.
We
I
are
don't
still
like
learning this
10s.
system ourselves, so bear with us.
As a disadvantage.
But you don't want to challenge.
There we go.
Wow, you succeeded. And at power level 5.
Okay, so I have 2 of them. And
Alrighty.
okay, so the way I want their attributes to go is might, agility, fortitude. So the might is 3, and then agility is 2, and fortitude is 2.
Cool beans.
Oh, I don't have any tokens for them.
Let me grab it yourself.
I know.
I should get my own at some point.
That'll probably increase their health. And,
Yeah,
It
it
does-
says in here they will get 5 hit points and 12 defense.
No, those are fixed. The attributes you give them don't affect those values.
No, they don't.
Yeah, but you get attributes chosen of 3, 2, 2. So you can put 3 points in one, 2 in the other. 2 in the other 2.
Those are just for rolling, really, and for accessing veins and bones and whatnot.
Is it lagging, or are my little friends not showing up?
No, they're there. They're there. I can see them. They're just really hard to see.
Oh, yeah, they don't have a background.
Oh,
Yeah, they are like translucent.
No, they actually are. They do have a background. They're just like really well hidden. They match.
And they're not snapped to the grid.
Mm.
Yep. Well, I mean, I don't like mine snapped to the grid, to be honest.
Honestly, can't see them, but if you can see them, that's good.
Oh, now I see them.
Yeah, now I see them. They were taking a while to load in for me. That's what it was. All right, so with the 2 guys I gave you, those are your minions. I'll give you control of them.
Whoa. Oh, shoot, how long until I can use them?
Well,
Until
as soon as
next
I give you I think they have their own initiative, don't they?
I think they have her initiative for this.
Okay, your minion cannot attack on, or cannot act on the turn it is summoned. On each of your following turns, your minion acts on your initiative count according to your direction, receiving the usual assortment of actions.
All right,
Okay.
should be able to control them now.
Okay, yeah, I'll add their health. So,
Alrighty, they are summoned. Anything else you'd like to do?
well, that was my major action, I think.
Yes.
Alright, so, I think,
In fact, it was everything because it's a focus action.
okay, so I'm done.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Alex, because you're so darn speedy, you actually see what's going on. You're not on the map yet, but you left these guys in the dust. You are going to be the first one on scene next round.
God damn it! Next round
Next round.
Extra.
Hey, Baird.
on
it's all
SPN.
you.
I'm going to pull out the spear on my back and unfurl its great flag for all to see as a man of the ocean. As a
That's
major
good.
action, I will cast resistance and cast lightning. Sorry about
All right,
that.
go ahead and roll
Or
Doom
attempt
for me.
to.
Jeez.
Jesus!
So
Uh,
I only have up to power level 5. So
Okay. Well, 5 it is, I suppose.
And
You
then
have a +6 against their lightning attack. Well, specifically, what is it? It's a specific damage type.
Would be magic.
it's actually just listed as
No.
electricity.
It would be.
You do have
what's the attack
electricity
again?
is. Let's pull it up.
They don't list energy as a select.
No, it's like elemental types like fire, acid,
I've been struck with light.
cold.
Aw.
Right, lightning. So you are resistant to their lightning attack now. Cool.
And then I will take. I'll move 10 feet because that's difficult terrain, right?
Yes, except this is slightly more manageable for you.
Yeah, but
When-
he's up there.
So 1, 2 over there, and now you can walk normally on the brown. However, this guy is about 10 feet over you, and this guy is on a ledge that you would have to climb for.
How high of a ledge?
He is about 10-ish feet from you.
Right.
So even though it looks like 5, right, so right now you're right below him on the wall, scaling. You'll have to make a climb check.
Right. But I'm out of action.
I was just throwing it in with the movement. So if you
Well,
want to climb up there after him, I'll let you do it.
But I ran out of move. I moved 15 feet.
Oh, okay. That's right. You have a slightly slower move, don't you?
Well, it's
No, wait.
25, but it's difficult terrain. Harder to
It's
move.
true. It's true. Alright.
That's it.
Roscoe, you are chasing after Alex. However, Alex is very fast. She is blazingly fast. And you just see
Gotta go fast.
time and space warp around her almost.
I like
Yeah,
this.
basically, I'm literally leaving a trail of like a
After
trail
image.
behind me.
You live in an
Like-
after image. After image.
Yeah.
Same thing for you, Metreon. You and you and Roscoe are keeping pace, more or less. And you have your abilities that you readied previous turn, and you'll be appearing in 2 rounds.
Gotcha.
It is their turn.
That is an adorable picture, by the way.
This fella that Baron is chasing after, he don't want none. So unless you got buns, hon,
Oh no,
I'm gonna teleport away.
Can I interrupt his
And-
action? No,
You
probably
can
not.
definitely try to interrupt.
I want to do interrupt attack.
I don't need
Attacking.
I don't need prescience to have seen that one coming.
Alright, Baron, what would you like to do as an interrupt?
Let's see. I don't know if my barrier can prevent him from leaving.
It currently cannot.
Ah, I know what I'll do. Wait. I'm going to nullify. Teleport.
Try to nullify the teleport. Okay.
Flex.
Flex. At him.
Yep, go ahead and roll it for me.
Oh, jeez.
A lot of text, but I
Oh.
can cancel up to a boon of level 4.
That's a lot of text.
Alright, so yeah. With that cancel, it's actually just a bit shy of their teleport.
What a shame.
So he was like about ready to phase, and in that split second, you unleash your muscle spirit, and he is almost tottered off the ledge before he can even teleport from the sheer force of will. However, he does come to his senses just in time to blink away, as opposed to falling all that way.
Did he get knocked prone at least? From the flex force?
Do
flex
you
force.
want it to succeed but fail, Baron?
I mean, it's better than just failing, wouldn't it?
Well, it means bad things for you too. This is why I'm asking.
Oh, do we need to update the turn order?
No, we're good.
That'll be it.
Alrighty. This fellow over here, he's actually gonna pop a boon on himself. He pulls out a flask of some unknown ichor, and he dumps it down his throat. We'll see how well it does. He succeeded. He is able to heal for a D10.
Oh, jeez.
Which guy?
That
He
Some guy.
has got rid of the damage inflicted by Baron's kick.
Ah.
Okay, this guy's in range. Seeing how mobile Baron is, this guy's going to get up to the tip top that he can manage while still being on the map, and he is going to shoot down at Baron with a fireball. "17 versus guard." I know that's going to miss you. The other guy is going to try as well. The guy that teleported to the ground, that is. Yeah, all these low rolls. Oh well. These guys just can't seem to aim.
Yeah, but they can run.
Yeah,
They could run.
I was thinking something tells me they are going to be extremely hard to kill because they are not very good on the offensive side.
Yeah. Yeah, I made them with a specific thing in mind, and it's really showing in their effectiveness. All right. We're gonna flash over to this side. This guy here, he's currently bound in these vines. He can actually teleport out of them. He is no longer afflicted.
That's fine.
Yeah, part of his perks, I guess. Let's see here. And since you targeted him, and the metal man is going to have a heck of a time getting over to him over here, he is going to launch a fireball at you.
Okay.
No.
$22?
18.
This has got.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Claire? I meant Gwen.
Oh. I thought you said
Then.
clock.
Nope. Yeah, that hits.
What's your guard in human form? Or-
Human form is 15.
Okay. So you only take 7 damage as the fireball blasts you. It almost was too much, but you only take 7. This guy sees the fire show, and he is within range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna try to pepper you with a fireball as well.
Please don't.
Oh, come on.
I don't know, maybe you'll like it.
That
Only a
misses.
14. So he narrowly misses, and the fireball actually hits this bush and ignites it. Nothing happens, but the horses seem a little agitated. This guy over here, he's like, I don't want. And so he's going to blink away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to blink right there to the side of the rock, and just as he's about ready to fall, he actually blinks again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't put him on top of the cart because of stacking issues. Nope, I can. Do y'all still see him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I can adjust the order. Anyway, he teleports to the top of a cart, and he is actually going to, I guess, attack Gwen as well. Gwen, he's going to try shooting you with a fireball, too. $22. All right. So that's another 7. If your HP goes to 0, you fall unconscious on the ground.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find a way. Could I,
Oh,
as a reaction, charm him?
it will not stop the attack from going through. You can, but it will not stop the attack.
Could I absorb the fireball with absorb object?
What, Ozzy?
With the spell of absorb object, could I absorb the
Oh,
fireball?
you're trying to eat it? Oh,
Basically.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's.
It's a druid thing to
That's
do.
some lateral thinking right there.
It's not something you should be able to do, but considering the circumstances, I'll let it fly just once.
Alright, if I fail, it'll just hurt
I'm
worse.
I'm gonna preface it here. I want a high roll, okay?
Hi.
It should be just
At least 20 plus, okay?
It should be just a flavored defend interrupt.
Basically, yeah.
Actually, you're right. I like that better. Just make a defensive action to try and dodge it, and if you succeed, we'll say you.
No, that's
somehow
one way
roll
of.
your body.
Okay, what do I use to dodge it?
You
Well,
make an
what
attack
you use-
roll, right?
Yeah, what do you use to invoke absorb object?
It's absorbed object is alteration.
So you would make an alteration roll, and if it beats his 22, you could flavor text it as eating the fireball.
Damn.
Yeah, maybe you lived. Maybe.
I mean,
I don't know.
No, I
Gwyn,
have.
Gwyn definitely drops down to 0.
Yeah, because I have at 4. I'm at 4 HP now. So if that happens, I'm down.
So Gwyn drops to 0.
Oh.
Her body
Yep.
was simply unable to react fast enough. It was mid-transformation as the fireball pelted her. She is now lying on the ground. Claire, you saw your sister go down. What do you-
Oh shit.
Oh shit! I forgot about this. This is gonna be interesting.
Am I able to? Oh, I can't heal her, can I?
Gwyn, you
Nope.
are unconscious for the time being. Kerclocken, what do you do?
That's a good question. What would
Let
it?
me explain that this is a gap.
Oh,
Kerclocken would have to go down one side and up the other to have a chance of hitting that guy. This guy is the closest and most likely for him.
so what would it take for me to climb up to him?
Well, moving the squares just 5, but he's going to take double movement for these squares to climb up to him. So what I'm going to say is you can get to him, but I'm going to need a might roll for climbing.
Alrighty.
Damn.
You easily, or at least Kerclocken, easily just smashes his fists into the stone and rips his way up there. And with a metallic, what's he gonna do?
He's going to punch him. Actually, I mean, I kind of want to chuck him down there, but he's gonna go down there anyways because he's a
You
teleporter.
can do a force movement bane potentially.
Yeah, does that do damage as well, or is it just a move?
If you force movement him right off the edge, he will have to do an immediate interrupt in order to save himself, or he will take damage from the fall.
Yay! Okay, I'll do that. Oh,
So, succeed or fail.
succeed. Let's see what happens.
Alright. Kerclocken, being a machine more than anything else, gives no F's and launches itself at the fella. Both of them go tumbling all the way down to the bottom.
Yes, that's exactly how I imagined it would happen.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Alright, so both of them
I rolled
fall
it.
about 45 feet. I'm going to roll the damage, and they're both going to take it.
No defending against it.
I'm rolling.
In this particular
Adam's not
case, I'm
fast.
going to roll it no.
Does the guy fall? Does Kerclocken fall on top of the guy?
I'm not going to do that because that opens up some other cans of worms later on.
Damn.
Ooh,
I was hoping for squish.
By the way, does anyone know how fall damage works in this?
It's 100% to the DM's discretion.
Alright, then I'm going to do it like
There is a
Lightning.
section about ad hoc damage that you can revisit, but it's, as far as my knowledge, is 100% DM discretion.
Then I'm just gonna have him take this. Alright, both of them take 17 damage.
Ooh.
And this is gonna be lethal on Kerclocken's part, as his body is just getting smashed and hammered on the way down.
Oh,
However,
I mean, he has 6 health left.
this particular
Loading.
guy... Oops, I messed it up.
Well,
Well, the thing is, he's lying there dying. This guy is badly bruised and beaten up from Kerclocken launching him off, and
Just-
the two of them are in really bad shape.
He just goes, "Ow!"
hello? Anyone there? It seems I have fallen off a cliff.
Yeah. I thought I can't get up. Help!
I
So
think I
even
can move my
though-
leg. Hold on.
Even
So
though
for
he,
Kerclocken,
yeah.
he will power down, but the
Okay.
lethal doesn't equal his max health, so
Okay.
he is not destroyed.
Okay. there some sort of icon I can put on him? Oh no, I'm bleeding. Or whatever.
Claire, it is your turn.
Oh my gosh, my family's dying. Do I have a clear... Wait, how far away is he? So, like... Am I able to see him from around where I am?
This particular fella here on the cart,
Yeah.
you can definitely see him as he's standing right on top of it.
Okay, I want to move just a little bit and shoot him with my rifle because I'm angry.
All right, you are close enough. Blast away, please.
I'm still alive, but I'm very, very badly
The
injured.
12 is gonna miss normally.
So I can do my spiders now, though, right?
Yep, you may operate the spiders. They're verbal commands, so you should be able to give them freely.
Attack that dude up there! How far can they move? I'm assuming 25?
30 normally.
Oh, 30. Okay.
That's the base speed. But,
Okay.
Yep.
Um,
Unless something slows them down, everything moves 30 for some reason.
wait, are these... Oh, you spawned 2. 3.
Just spawn 3, yeah.
I
Not
think you moved
bad.
that one.
Hey guys, can I jump? Oh.
Okay,
Alright.
so the top spider that can reach him, he's gonna want to attack him.
Nibble, nibble.
Get him.
So his might is 2, but I'm not sure how to
That's a
calculate
D6,
that.
please.
Okay.
But didn't you give him agility 3?
Well, no, I gave him. Oh yeah, might 3, agility 2,
2.
fortitude 2.
So he should
Yeah.
be rolling an 8 as he smashes into the man.
A 1d8 plus a 1d10. That 20.
3 plus 20. Roll a d20.
Oh jeez.
Unfortunately, the spider just goes flying past. Like he's like, "Where's he going?"
So does he actually move
Spider-Man.
somewhere else?
No,
Spider-Man.
he doesn't go flying past. There is no crit fail in this.
Does
Well-
whatever a spider can.
Like the spider is just all up on him without actually touching him.
Okay.
After Claire, Alex, you arrive on scene.
You see a dead.
Woot woot.
You see a girl collapse and 2 guys
here.
looking at her.
Well, the cart's in the way currently, but
Damn.
you do notice the men in dark, and they appear to be bombarding other members of the party.
Yeah. I would assume. Well, I am by my background rather familiar with criminals in general, so I will assume they are. And
Rather than assuming, how about as a free action, give me a logic roll?
shit. What did I roll? Huh, that's pretty good actually.
14 is decent enough to discern that the men dressed in dark garb and clearly controlling the situation are likely not the party you were sent to help. You were clearly sent to help the Topaz Fang Force, notoriously
Mhm.
known as being kind of a group of screw-ups. So, you might assume that the people you're here to help are not the ones you presently see.
Okay, hold on. I'm searching for an icon. Oh, okay. No, never mind. This one. To represent that I'm still hasted. So I assume they will have noticed my presence as well.
Yes, as you are not stealthing and simply just rush in there as fast as bloody
Yep.
possible. You are clearly of this guy's notice and this guy's notice. This guy being on the cart, he may or may not see you yet because of this cart being in the way.
All right. First, I will try to climb up the cart, on top of it,
It is not difficult. In fact, it's partially made for climbing to store luggage on top. So you are up.
And then I will see all of this as well.
You do. Gwen is presently down by this bush that's on fire. Claire's over here. She seems to be in good spirits, but this robot over here is badly damaged.
She's
You
definitely
also-
not in good spirits. She's sort of like super upset and panicking and doesn't know what to do, so she's just gonna like fire at them.
I think she's gotten full rage mode, basically.
Yeah.
You can just see her yelling and mad.
Meanwhile, NPCs are cowering in carts.
Well, very useful.
So, alright. I will, with the power of the suspension of disbelief, I will make a multi-target attack versus these two. Ranged attack
Alright.
with my longbow.
Fire away for me. That gives you disadvantage normally, but don't you have a feat for that?
Yep. So I don't take disadvantage as long as I'm attacking 2 people or less. With ranged attacks.
Alright, put it to him.
Oh my god! Oh wait, what? Oh, never mind. No, that's correct. And holy shit, that's pretty bad.
Oh, I mean, you just don't hit.
So yeah, this is not one of the timelines where I hit people just yet.
Alright, so the bolt seems to phase out of existence right before hitting this guy. Not sure why, it just happens.
You know what? That's a pretty good comeuppance. I will take that.
You would like to have it hit?
No, I'm gonna take it easy for now. I just got in here.
Okay. Yeah, because I had something planned, and it's better just to fire the second shot.
I mean, it was a pretty low roll though. Like, wow.
How does the damage that Kerklockin got work specifically?
So Kerklockin already took a little bit of damage from previous fights, previous falling downs, whatever it was. The damage that finished him off, though, that was lethal. So it lowers his max health for the duration of the day, or at least until he can be repaired. And what that means is, for now, he's powered down, but he's not destroyed. So what you do is you just keep track of his max health as it's been reduced.
Okay.
Now, Alex, I believe you're making a second attack for me. Or is it one attack for both of them?
Oh, it's one attack for both of them. Like, it was a really, really bad roll.
Really? I
Yeah.
always read as an attack per person, but I guess that would speed up the attack, wouldn't it? Alright,
Yep.
so for the moment, your arrows are flying wide, and these guys are now very much aware of you. So,
Yeah, I
you,
will assume so.
you have some attention. Baron, you were trying to get up top.
Oh, and of course, needless to say, I sustained my haste.
Oh, right. Yep.
And
your
sorry
guard
for
is
interrupting.
bonus, your movements bonused as well. So, Baron, you find yourself hanging from the side of a ledge. Your prey has teleported all the way down to the bottom. You're beginning to feel the sense of futility almost. What do you wish to do to overcome this struggle?
Let's see. I have no major action. I will grab my spear with both hands and wave its flag. You bunch of cowards! Come and face me!
It's a very dashing moment as you hang from the side, waving your flag. They would think you were a patriot.
Of course I.
Of bustles.
All right. You guys are next on deck. You're not yet in the fray, but you will be shortly.
Wheezing heavily.
Yeah. All right. The bandits have some more for Baron, or at least they would. This guy over here is like, "Jeez, where are these coming from?" He's actually
Fighters.
going to lightning bolt the both of them at once, as he just shoots a circuit right through them.
Short time.
Or at least try. I thought I clicked it. Maybe it's taking a little while. Alright. If this pops up twice, we're taking the first one. Where'd that go?
Holy Christ.
So that's what happens when a D20 explodes 2 times.
Shoot!
Oh my!
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
my mic.
it actually exploded 3 times.
Those 3 times, then you rolled it.
Yeah. Alright, so, Claire, needless to say that although you're going berserk and firing upon this fellow, you notice from the corner of your eye a violent flash, like lightning from the sky. And if you bother to look over, you'll notice that both your bots have been completely decimated.
Oh god,
Oh.
I just thought of something. You're now considered to be alone. You have no help at all. Like, you can't see Baron or the new person that arrived. Gwen is down.
Oh.
You're gonna abandonment issues right there.
Yeah.
Oh no!
What do you mean Baron is large and in charge, screaming at the top of his lungs over there?
Baron is definitely still there. Nothing has even
I mean, I
touched him
kind
yet.
of jumped on top of the car, but okay.
But yes, you should definitely be in fear for abandonment right there.
Yeah.
Although, in all fairness, Alex is dressed in black like all the rest of these guys.
Like I said, I don't think she can see her from where she's at right now.
We'll see. But anyway, Claire, you notice that this guy is very afraid of spiders, and he just blew those guys up.
I draw power from my fears.
Alright, boys, target practice. Alright, so this one over here and this one over here see Baron's play, and they are not provoked by his taunting. They are simply going to stand back and fire air bolts, trying to catch him and the flag on fire.
I think that bandit stole your
I
back.
rolled it. Alright, I'm gonna roll the second one in case the first one is still on its way. 19, Baron.
You rolled a 19 at me? I can't see it.
Yeah, I just rolled 19. I'm assuming, what's your 23 or...
Novama, you are
You're-
really
you-
turning
you're-
into a robot right
Yeah,
now.
you're just like going full of Claire's robot right there. I think he might have just dropped.
Yeah, probably saw something. Good to see.
Oh my god, it's getting worse.
I don't hear him no more.
Oh dear. It's like we lost Nova. I was
Do
playing
I
on
still
it.
sound like a robot?
A bit,
A
but
little
you're
bit.
good.
I still don't see your roll though.
Yeah.
But if it's 19, it's 19. I'm going to
Isn't your guard higher anyways?
It's true. Yeah, my guard is like 28 against lightning.
That's right, you got the resistance thing.
Would not harm me. It would fall harmlessly upon my muscles.
Disadvantage as normal, and if you
All right. How about now?
You're good.
hold on, I'm going to actually type.
There it is.
Hey Baron, what's your guard again? I keep on missing that.
22.
You said it was a lightning bolt or a fireball?
It was specifically a fireball. As
Alright.
they noticed this, I don't know, electric-looking, muscly spirit thing enveloping Baron.
Hey, I didn't say it looked like that.
Oh, 29.
Look, my muscle. Oh, hold on. I will be interrupting that second attack on offensive interrupt. Waving my flag.
Generally, that feats for melee attacks, isn't it?
Any attack I can defend.
Sorry, and what did I miss?
This is interesting.
Not much.
Non-physical attacks have arrived. Unlike projectile weapons, non-physical attacks cannot be. Oh, this is for an extraordinary attack.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, what's the question again?
He's trying to use his flag to counter their fireball in such a way that allows him to bat it back at them for damage.
I think
Oh.
batting it back at somebody is a feat.
Yeah, it's a fit. It's
He has
battlefield
battle
reflex.
reflexes.
Yeah,
Oh,
there is a fit that allows you to do just that.
Can't you just...
It doesn't specify what the attack is, so assuming you hit it hard enough,
Oh
I
yeah.
will let you bat the fireball right back at him. But you got beat at 29.
might go?
I think his strength's enough that he should be able to bat it back, assuming he can beat the 29.
Alright. I'm back. I'm still gonna attempt to interrupt that act.
I gotcha. Go ahead, swing that flag.
Uh.
So there Baron is, looking very prideful at the moment. And the pitch. Unfortunately, it is not enough. Unless
Unless what?
well, you could make it succeed anyway, but you know what happens.
You turn into Klaken.
Or something else appropriate to the situation.
I'm just so better they're using fireballs even though they don't know how I'm resisting light.
Alright, well, we'll keep moving then.
Okay.
Because you didn't successfully defend, does his defense now become the 12, or does it keep his previous guard?
I keep my previous.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You only take, what, 7 damage?
Yep. That was
Alright. You're just a little toastier, but still hanging in there. Meanwhile, these guys over here, this guy's gonna stand up and he's gonna hobble away into the shadowy bush looking area, and he's gonna try to use a curative on himself.
Do you want us to die?
Oh, this guy?
Or do you want us to live?
The one. This guy, the one that has like 17 lethal damage.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He can't heal, period.
Yeah.
It's true. That being the case, he realizes that drinking his elixir is not gonna work for him. So he's just gonna
How would he know that?
Yeah.
out of here, and he warps out. All right, we got 2 left. We got Crazy Gunner Girl, and we have lady who just showed up on the caravan.
Indeed.
Can I?
Horseman's coming?
Could I probably roll to revive?
Nope.
Oh.
Unless someone rushes over and plays medic, you are staying down for the foreseeable future.
Okay, so I need to run over there and do what?
Try to.
Probably some sort of smarts roll for healing.
Well, first
Okay.
it's Cook Hawkins' turn.
Well, it's still their turn,
Oh,
technically.
they haven't
You
finished
could
yet.
try You could try
I didn't know they haven't finished yet. Continue.
a hero roll.
Alright, so both of these fellows notice the archer who's just approached, and agreeably, they perceive this to be a bigger threat than the lady swinging the gun. They're actually gonna
Somehow.
double fireball on her and the cart, and we'll see how that goes.
Come at me, bro. I actually don't say that in character, just so you know.
Let's guard.
And that is 4 damage to me.
Alright. So the fire licks at the carriage and your person. Second firebolt.
That is some more damage.
There's 7, right?
Yeah. I'm
Alright.
gonna take it.
Yeah. This guy's gonna teleport. 1, 2, 3, 4. Teleport again. 1.
How is he teleporting twice?
I could tell you that he's spilling the beans, but let's say he's using a move and a minor.
Okay,
1,
that is enough.
4. Wait a second. There's no way. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, seeing that their buddy left and that reinforcements are showing up, they are not feeling it. So they are teleporting far away, and we'll see what happens.
We failed this fight.
I mean,
Kirklarkin, you are unconscious.
We defended we defended the cards.
Arguably, you did. Claire.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna rush over to Gwen and be like, "Oh my gosh, Gwen!" and then try to make her wake up.
Okay, give me a heal roll, please.
Learning or logic?
I think it's learning. Am I right, guys?
Yes.
It can
It
be
can be
learning.
logic.
It can be learning, logic, presence, or creation.
So you are likely using your smarts to quickly bandage and patch the bleeding holes and
I mean,
other things on her.
One problem is that heal can't be used on lethal damage.
Gwen has not received any lethal damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
Yeah.
I'll just heal her then.
She's just down. Your robot is the one that is going to need some blood later.
Yay.
D8
That
healing.
is power level
Wait.
4.
Wait,
3
wait.
actually.
I don't want to bring it up, but I'm not able to heal her.
I know.
What?
You succeed
I was
with a
gonna
twist,
let you
basically.
Succeed with a fail is pretty much what I was going to do.
Yeah, it was a succeed with a twist.
Couldn't you at least work on the new injury? Disregard the old?
That was
Yeah,
a succeed
that's
with a
another
twist.
option. So what I'll tell you is I'll let you roll the D8, but if it explodes, you don't get it. I mean, you get the D8, but it doesn't explode.
Okay. You don't get the exploding ice.
Yeah.
Right. In this very specific case, you have a limited ability to patch up what's available to patch up. So please roll a D8 for me.
Quinn?
There's a bit of a storm outside.
I thought you were. I thought you were
Do I
rolling.
roll it?
Yeah, you roll. You're the healer.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you're the one who's healing, indeed.
There's a storm outside, guys, by the way, so if my voice has been cracking up tonight, which I know it has been, that would be why. Gwen, your eyes slowly open as you get 2 hit points back.
What?
As soon as my eyes open, my body will immediately shift into gorilla.
How about...
That's a focus action, though.
Not for
Well,
me.
She's a druid, so she can do it. But the point is, you're going to use an
Oh.
interrupt. So you're going to blow your major action for next turn to make sure you're a gorilla right now.
No, not right now then.
And doesn't your health just like transfer over? So all that damage you have on you is going to immediately flow to your gorilla.
No, I think it doesn't. It keeps the damage for the gorilla, but if I lose that damage, all that damage goes to me.
There's no way that's the case. Because
mean,
when you turn back from gorilla to human, all that damage just comes right back to you, and it doesn't let you go negative.
Yeah, so if you were to transform, your health is lowered by the amount of damage you took, but it can go lower than 1. I mean, you're at 2 health, so it's not that much of a difference anyway.
Like if you transform, you're going to get a ton of damage automatically applied to your gorilla form. So you can do it and lose your
Yeah.
action, but is it really worth it? Who knows?
Yeah, it's not big.
Let me
But Claire,
copy paste
you
what
have
this says.
Mhm.
total damage. So
Yeah, see, that's exactly what I kind of said.
yeah, like I think you got it right there, Alex.
Mhm.
So, anyway, unless you wish to interrupt and turn to a gorilla, maybe you do, it will not affect Claire's turn. So,
Okay.
Claire, you have used your action, you've used your move. Anything else you'd like to do?
Do I have any minors I can do?
You could hug your sister with a minor.
I will hug my sister and cry.
Oh, that's lovely.
Wah! You almost
Anyway.
died.
Alex, you got shot up a little bit, and
Yeah,
the fellas that did are trying to get away. What are you gonna do?
I got mildly roasted, half my HP, and I believe I will see from the corner from my eye this guy over here.
Yep, he is definitely there.
All right, since words, since he's the one closest to me and the only one I can actually see, I will try to inflict a vein attack. Inflict a vein on him.
Alrighty. What vein we going for?
Immobile.
Oh.
Oh,
Yep, you hit him. So let's see here. What do you do? Stop time for him?
no, it's I literally shoot an arrow through his feet and it anchors him into the ground.
All right. What the? And he looks down and he sees a arrow delicately laced through his boot.
Who did you shoot?
Yeah, delicately. It's a fine way to put it.
Oh, that's a bit odd. Anything else you'd like to do, Alex?
I guess I could move. Huh.
Yes,
Technically, yes.
you can move
Yeah.
very fast.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to move towards him. Like, what do I need to move to here?
Alright, so you can drop down here easy enough, and moving here is another square. So that's 10 feet of movement. To go up to here, you're going to blow 40 feet of movement, and you'll need to make athletics if you're climbing. Or are you using your movement ability to do some shenanigans to get you up there faster?
Nah, I already have haste on myself, so I might as well make use of that. I'm going to run the way up there.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
I'll need a climb
so-
check for this. And that's so 5, 10,
Agility?
20, 25, 25. What's that?
Agility? You want me to roll?
No, might roll, please.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, like we're definitely climbing this. These aren't, steady grades. You are a rock wall climber.
Good job.
I am not so.
Nope.
Not at the moment. So, as
Yeah.
you try climbing up, you're
So-
too amped. You keep on moving too fast, and you reach for ledges that aren't quite there yet, as you're just so much in a rush to get up there. What would you like to do instead?
I believe that's everything I can do. I use my major and move actions, and the only minor action I can use is to sustain my haste.
Nope. Alrighty.
So that will be it.
Baron, you try batting.
Oh wait,
fire.
wait, wait, wait.
Oh, sorry.
God damn it. Okay, is it too late?
I'll give you something. What
Okay.
is it?
Maybe if the GM is benevolent enough, I would like to use my lucky perk to alter the result of that earlier climbing roll.
That's what, once or 3 times per session? How many times? do you need?
Once, no, that's in D&D. The lucky perk in this game, it's once per game session, and in a moment of need, you can call on luck to shine upon you.
All right, I'll give it to you. With that expenditure, I'll let you climb all the way up there without any more rolls.
Perfect. I will position myself right here, and that will be my turn. Okay. You may continue, and thank you.
Baron, there's some craziness going on, and you're just a man trying to hold his flag.
All right. Am I able to change what my resistance is again?
You would have to re-roll the Bane. Or Boon, that is, yes.
Okay. Well, then I'll have to wait then. I reach deep into my pants and pull out a long, hard revolver.
You have pants?
He doesn't
It's
have
not
pants,
bad.
don't let him lie to you.
It's not pants.
He's got a jacket. He can pull it out of his jacket.
Alright, so that's a minor action. Anything else?
That'll be it.
Okay.
Or, you know what? I'm gonna start trying to climb down the mountainside.
You're Baron. I would just jump down.
1 second, guys.
The heavier you are, the harder the fall.
We'll
Actually,
land it.
Had to rescue people from the storm. Alright. Let's see here. Baron is, I guess, descending the mountainside. Cool. After that, Roscoe, you arrive late to the party. But the party is still going on for the moment.
Party's still going on. I can see the guy on top there.
Yep, and Alex appears to be moving to instigate or initiate.
Who was
All
struck
right,
immobile?
I'm going ballistic.
If Roscoe could have heard lightning at some point when he was running, he definitely would have switched his resistance over from fire to lightning. And
Alright.
freaked out
Fire
about
to
it.
lightning it is.
So that would have been something like else as he was. That's possible, and if not, it's not.
Don't you have the ability to freely
Yeah,
cast it?
Yeah, I can freely cast it. I'm just saying that would have been something I would have done on a prior turn.
Yeah, I think
And-
after seeing the flash of lightning in the sky from that guy
Oh,
critting
yeah.
those spiders, you likely would have changed it.
Oh yes, and we'll try and keep some composure and summon a miniature lizard right around the guy that everyone's highlighting to try and blind him.
Alrighty.
He's already
Go
Go
immobile.
ahead and Bane roll, please.
A lizard or a blizzard?
Blizzard.
I heard
He is
Yeah, I had lizard.
Yeah, I heard lizard
so
too.
blinded.
It's a
He's
blizzard
blinded.
of lizards.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's very, very blinded right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's suddenly so cold. Jeez.
It's like just
Alright.
covered in snow.
Now that's what I call a flash freeze.
Metreon, you arrive on scene. What are you gonna do?
Okay, I'm looking around, kind of freaked out a little bit. This is his first point of seeing combat. And let's see, would he notice the guy on top of the mountain here? Let's see, yeah.
Well, everyone else is looking up and casting magic and bolts and all sorts of stuff, so I think
Yeah.
you may get the
And a
hint.
giant lizard just appeared next to him.
Okay, and Metreon is going to draw his bow and take aim and fire, muttering, just like the practice target, it's just like the practice target, it's just like the practice target.
Alright, you fire into the blizzard. Because of him being blinded, his guard has been reduced, and you actually do manage to hit him. He takes
Wow.
he takes 3
Incredible.
damage.
So he's been immobilized, blinded, and then he's shot with an arrow. That guy's having a bad day.
Jeez! You guys, come on.
He's
This is
into
a
deep.
job.
Oh, God, did I kill him? No.
Anything else, Metreon?
Well,
Let's see.
this just-
I assume my movement was used up getting here, and I don't think I have any minors, so I'm good.
Alrighty. It's their turn. These guys are like, catch you on the flip side. And he bugs out. This guy's like, yep. We'll be seeing you sorry a lot around. Be sure to sleep soundly tonight.
Can I interruption and use immobile?
You could, but their teleport has already overridden your mobile or immobile before.
Mm.
So even with your vines potentially ripping out of the ground and lashing onto him, he simply blinks out of them and makes his getaway.
Damn.
These guys are like, where's everyone going? I can't see.
He can't move either. He's immobile too.
He gets to make some saves, though. Let's see here. One for the immobile.
Wait, so why does he have to save for mobile, but the other guy I tried to mobile doesn't?
He
Oh, by the way-
doesn't. I'm just rolling them in order.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, oh, never mind.
And that one's for the blinded. So he blasts away the fog, kind of using the fire to warm himself up. Jeez, it's cold. Alright, seeing how things are shaping up, he's a little agitated. He's actually gonna blink down right next to the archer and
shit.
try to stab her with his dagger.
Oh, you made the wrong choice, buddy.
Can I do that? Yeah, this way.
I mean, you're the GM. Oh
Knew
god.
it.
Okay, hold on. That is 9 damage.
Oh, you're taking it?
I'm considering taking that.
It would leave you relatively
No,
weak.
Nah, you know what? I will take a defend action.
Alright, go ahead and roll the counter.
Okay, that did not work.
So you still take the 9, since we clear that your defense remains. So he comes down,
And
blink, he teleports around you, slicing you up with his dagger.
yeah, I attempt to counter teleport to dodge the attacks, but it doesn't work out as well. And I will, as part of my defend interrupt, I can move up to half my speed, so I will move right Hmm.
You also got the haste, so you can move as far as you want, can't you?
Oh yeah, I have haste, so I can move even farther if I wanted to. So I can move like what? 20, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, 20. Mm, that's a pretty good suggestion, actually. Where ping then?
Oh, you can move wherever you... Okay.
That'd be me.
Now,
Yeah.
if you do that, he's going to get the ability to opportunity attack.
The movement granted by defend interrupts is free of attack of opportunities.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Alright, you
that's why
slip out of
that's
his reach.
a very underappreciated part of defend actions. So yeah, I try to counter teleport, but I get stabbed anyway.
Alright. And after he does that, he's going to blow his miner and actually teleport 1, 2, 3, 4...
Wait, what?
5, into the bush!
But he used a move action to resist stuff.
He did. He did move. He moved and
And
got
then-
closer.
Oh, you're right, you can't.
He did teleport closer to her to attack, and then he failed and
Yep.
tried to go.
Let's see here. So, yep, it's up to this guy over here.
What will he do? Because
Well, he sees Baron coming down at him, and he hit Baron maybe once. So he's going to shoot over Baron's head at the lady over here and try to snipe her with the fireball.
can you even see her though? That's a pretty steep incline.
Yep, you can see her. She's right there at the ledge.
Defend
Okay.
interrupt.
You'll defend interrupt this?
Yep.
Well, he's going to get the roll off first. She might dodge it automatically.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, I have
So-
to declare it before you roll.
Actually, no.
No, you
You
don't.
don't-
You can see my roll first.
Yeah. So you only take defend interrupts against successful attacks, like that one, for instance.
So that'll definitely hit unless Baron can get in the way.
Go!
Say, oh my, yes. Thank you.
Smack!
1, 1, 1, 11.
You smack the fireball out of the air.
So you jump up, smack the fireball with your flag, and I'm assuming you're using your battle reflexes to bat it right back at him.
Yeah, it'll just deal 10 damage.
He's actually going to use his ice shield and try to protect himself as a reaction to your reaction.
You can just play
Um,
ping pong back and forth.
Bang, bang.
You actually can. Oh wait.
And he
That's,
succeeds. He only takes 4 fire damage as the fireball smashes through his shield to pepper him a bit. Ah, that's hot.
Alright.
He is now
I have to
going...
go. I have
Go.
to leave.
Huh?
I gotta leave.
Aw.
Oh,
Sorry.
alright. See you later, Baron.
Yep.
Damn.
After that, this guy's like, we need to get out of here. And he teleports 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy's like, I don't deny it. And he's just gonna blink out. Gwyn, you are lying down behind one of the caravan carts.
She is pissed. She is really mad. She's gonna go and be a huge bear. Still take the keep the 2 HP no matter what. But just
For the satisfaction of a roar.
yep. And try and get over there, and cuz I have climb, I can ignore climbing anything.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, I have the climb feat, so I don't have to take like the half movement.
Now,
Oh, but
there is one issue, and that's difficult terrain. You can
Yes.
scale the rock wall just fine, but going up this elevated terrain in the bush there, you're gonna be slowed a bit.
I thought you just wanted to stand next to the dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm getting
okay.
close.
Yeah, you can turn it like that.
Can I wait? Can you do like double action haste kind of thing and move forward closer to him, just to be up to him?
there is an action. There is a
What
Special
action did
action.
you use to transform?
It's a free action.
All right, then yes, you can sacrifice your major action for another move.
Yeah. Also, if you are so interested.
Oh wait. I'm sorry. You were on the ground. You used one of your move actions just to stand.
Oh, okay. So it's still gonna be right here.
Yeah. So you use a move action to stand and then move half your speed.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna cast on him. So now that I'm in range, you know what? I'm just gonna summon vines around him and just try and smack him with the vines using alteration.
Smack him. Smack him hard. He deserves to be smacked.
All right, go ahead and put it to him.
This is just alteration, right?
Yes. But what you're really doing is you're modifying his body. You're altering himself. I guess you could technically alter the ground.
Yeah, because that's one of my abilities as a druid. I can alter the ground itself. So.
Yeah. So it turns
Like,
into
so-
shifting sands or something.
It turns basically what someone from is a giant thorn comes out and just strikes him. A thorny vine.
Alrighty.
Mhm.
Let's see here. This guy actually does have a reaction, but he's just gonna take it. He's gonna take the 6 points.
Yes. She looks so pissed. The wildness comes out basically.
Oh, I'm sorry, Claire. It is your turn.
Claire is gonna yell out, "Capture him! That bastard! We need to find out what's going on!"
Wait,
And
so
she's gonna, run after him, I guess.
Deadeye and Hera can both see her just do that right in front of them.
So
Yep.
I guess she'll just kind of. Oh, it doesn't
We
make.
we were on our way to do that.
I can. Is that Rocky right there?
That's
It
the
is.
yes.
So can
Everywhere
I go,
past this point is difficult terrain.
I'm gonna go here then.
By
Then Huh?
6. Because of the cart in the way, technically you can't. But for your purposes, I'll assume you're small enough. You probably just weasel
slid
through.
under it.
Yeah. All right. So you moved. What's your action?
I want to immobilize him.
All right. Several people have tried before. You may try
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, be careful how you describe the immobilization.
Well, there you
That's
go.
a very bad roll.
Small robot attaches itself to the base of the target's spine and basically tases him.
Oh, that would have been hilarious too. If
What
you
the heck is with this girl and spiders?
Oh yeah, I forgot. You got spider robots and just spider flying robots, even the worst kind.
yeah, living spider robots.
So I'm guessing he just gets a fly swatter.
Alex, it is your turn.
Okay. Mm, I have an idea. Oh wait, never mind. I'm going to do it 100%. So I'm going to inflict a bane again. A different bane, but you know.
But you used your reaction before, I thought.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, you're. My bad. I have sinned, Father. So yeah, I have a move action. I wanted to do something with the move action. I don't remember what I wanted to do, so I'm just going to run behind. Baron. Yeah, Baron. Oh,
Alright.
he left.
He did. Now,
I-
his character is still there, obviously, but it'll be fine. For you, you want some protection, right? He will.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
All right.
I am
Baron
very
is-
badly injured.
Yeah. I am Baron. Let me protect you! All right.
10 out of 10.
Yeah. Let's see,
I actually didn't
Actually,
notice the
I can do a
difference.
better one. I am Baron. I shall protect you.
That was equally as bad.
Roscoe, it is all you, man.
I can't do a Russian accent.
All right. we
My
need a new-
ultimate is ready.
We need
That's
a
even
new
better.
way to slow this guy down. So Roscoe will try and jump on the cart and then summon a tornado, which is is one of his barriers. Does it have to be multiple squares, or can I just do a 5x5 barrier?
You
can
can
do
do
a
a
5x5.
5x5, but it's disadvantage 1, technically.
Or is it
Um,
3x3? Or wait.
No, actually, you have
an
to
area
multitask.
that's 5x5 is not disadvantaged.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, because the barrier has to be around him. Does that mean it's a 3x3 automatically?
I think so.
No, it doesn't have to be around him, but it has to contain him. Like, one of the squares has to be on top of him.
I don't know.
So
I think the basic area cube should be sufficient for this
Yeah, so-
particular action.
So yeah, it will be a 5x5, but it will be disadvantage 1, I believe.
well, if I have
A single 5
I
foot
have the
cube does not.
multi-target. Also, I have the multi-target area attack, so
Does that
What?
mean multiple targets or multiple squares?
it's multiple squares.
Is it the attack or the boon?
It's the boon. So if I want to do I could do a 10x10 at disadvantage 1.
So what is the rank? Can you put up the tooltip in the chat? Okay, so rank 1. So yeah, a 10x10 with disadvantage 1.
Yeah.
Go
So
ahead
let
and
me, so let me go with the 10x10. I guess centered there. So those 4 squares.
Like
Alright,
this?
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go.
And
Is the center bit the barrier?
Yeah.
yes.
The idea is a big old whirlwind appears in those 4 squares.
Yeah, big old whirlwind's going to appear. So he is hindered.
Okay.
Yep.
So if he was moving through the barrier, he would indeed be hindered. Anything else?
Yeah. That is a power level 3, so that's the only thing that he can choose, I believe.
Yeah.
Metreon, looks like they're trying to ensnare this fellow. What are you gonna do?
I think I'm not really looking at, or I'm only looking at him enough to know where to hit. I'm kind of in just a phase of this stuff's actually happening. Oh my god, we're gonna kill this guy. Remember your training. Remember your training. Fire.
Nice.
So, go arrow, go.
He's just too nervous.
Yep.
Ah! An arrow! Whirlwind
Goodbye.
sweeps
Goodbye.
up
Goodbye.
here.
And
The
you
arrow
hide
starts-
behind this cart.
Metreon successfully hides behind the cart. He looks very
Great.
dashing there. Like his token even fits it. He's just crouching there, just, alright, let the bad men go away.
Pretty much.
Alright. Well, F! Jeez, everybody. He's in a bush. And he's just profanities. All the profanities.
Gosh diggity darn it.
And then he steps out of the bush. And he's like, more profanities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that guy's already gone, by the way. He is gonna actually blow his major to give you guys the middle finger and then blink out of the screen.
Oh,
Can I react to give him the middle finger?
You can. You successfully give him the middle finger. Both of them if you want.
Finger guns are in the air.
Oh wait, so
Alright.
so they all escaped? Because I was gonna do a reaction transmutation on the guy where he stands in, and then just quicksand where he's on.
Let's hear.
Um,
Unfortunately, you are too far away to do that ability.
I was like right there where he was.
He was actually in the bush. He never stood on the
Oh.
ground within range.
Damn.
Also, reactions to... never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
Is this the sound I want? Yeah, that'll work for now.
Once they all look
Alright.
gone, Danny's gonna just like collapse on the ground and calm himself down.
So you guys are free to move about the map as you see fit. We're going to follow that turn order and now begin our role play. This is probably the longest combat we've ever had. So hopefully it didn't kill the
Damn.
fun for anybody.
Nope.
We are going to switch back into role play mode, which is mainly what we do as our characters are full of character and not just lethal weapons. You guys look around you in this canyon trail of sorts with high rock walls on either side. You see the aftermath of the attack. Scorched earth and rock surround you. You didn't necessarily notice it at first, but this appears to be the ambush point used many a time. The carts with you all have scorched and burn marks. Attacks that flew over, by, and some even have hit the cart. However, because of your guys' efforts, the carts indeed are intact, and the horses are not fleeing for their lives.
Is the
Arum
bush still on
comes
fire?
out and he is the bush. Yeah, it's still burning.
Roscoe will summon some ice to try and put out the fire.
You easily summon some ice, and the fire is put out. And the NPCs come out of their hiding holes to try and manage the damages to the carts, as well as to see to you guys. You guys fought valiantly. No one can deny that. And because of your efforts, the carts are still there, and all NPCs are intact. The only real casualties are Clocken.
May he rest in peace.
No, he's
Well,
still alive.
he can be repaired, but he's going to need shoved
Yeah.
in the back of a cart for now.
That's
He
true.
will not have
Yeah.
the time or safety to fix him up mid
He's going to need some quality time.
Yeah, she's going to need some time with your robot.
No, I was just wondering if I could like regenerate, because I seen her make this robot. Could I regenerate the parts using like transmutation or
You-
things like that?
Clocken is very much artificial, so you're not going to spontaneously repair non-organic matter using regeneration.
I was saying
That's
I said
a call I'm gonna
transmutation.
take for now.
I said transmutation.
Oh, you want to try and like convert other things into metal pieces that she can use to help him repair.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, you're
That will
cutting
work.
off.
However, like I said, you'll need some quality time and a safe spot. So
Okay.
while yes, you can aid her in the endeavor, you guys will need to hold off for the moment. You're
Good to
still
know.
in relatively dangerous territory because even without the bandits, monsters still roam the mountainside, and you need to get down to the plains.
Can I like gather everyone together and do an AoE heal?
Yes.
You may,
That will be
assuming
lovely.
everyone's on board.
Baron,
Actually,
get over
that's
here.
A medical kit if anyone needs tending to that isn't a machine. I'm sorry about that.
Guinevere
Yeah.
immediately raises her hand, brutal, bloodied, and just like you could see burn marks all over her body. She could tell she's a bit seething in rage, but yeah, you could also obviously tell she's a druid.
Who are you? Do not touch my robot!
Oh, right.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
No, certainly not. Certainly not. Wait, Mr. Willoughby, you were searching around the market one day, I think, for some metals, weren't you? Did you ever come by, Evanestor Metallurgy?
Maybe?
Wait, which
She's
Well, I-
still crying. She's not in the best of spirits.
Right, sorry.
Well,
sorry.
as to answer your question, we are. So, as to answer your question, we are the cavalry right now. We
Yeah,
came
would
to
you
help
make some
you,
proper
as you
introduction?
can see. You can feel the sarcasm of her voice as she is like kind of with a limp.
Oh, here, let me.
Oh my god. Who's a robot right now?
Who's a what?
Who's a robot right now?
A robot?
Who?
Okay.
No one's a robot that I can hear.
No, I don't hear anything.
Okay,
Robots
apparently-
is a robot.
I apparently was on my end, but yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
I've heard a lot from Alex, and I've heard a bit from Metreon. Roscoe, do you have anything? Or was I hearing Roscoe all this time?
Roscoe said, "Hey, we should have some proper introductions." So, because Roscoe has never met the other people here, so Roscoe turns over to the big guy and to the two ladies and says, "Hey, I'm Roscoe. I'm here to help."
Nice to
Claire
meet you.
whimpers.
And I'm like holding myself and I was like, nice to meet you.
Let me go ahead and cut in here for a
Oh,
moment. I noticed that there is a little bit of talking over each other. Would we like to go in turn order for role play?
Sure.
It will not be a deal if you'd like. Or
I just
or
want
at
to make
least-
sure that
I think let us just figure it out.
All right, you cool with that, Metreon?
Yep.
And all right, as long as no one feels like they're not getting their fair say, you guys, let me know when you're ready to move on.
Hold on, guys. I need to disconnect for a while. I believe I'm having some technical issues.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Who was healing me?
Oh, I just rolled a 19 on my first aid, so I was able to get, I think, power level 3.
Yes, so that's 1d8.
Except I
So
think
who
I
are you
had
hitting with that, by the way?
Me, I think.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
boss damage. And
So
I
here, I think I have some aloe that might help. Some ointments. Sorry, I
No.
really, they gave me like a week of training and sent me out here. It's not the best ideal situation. So he kind of tries to do the best he can with what he has in the kit to heal Gwen's wounds to 2 points.
it does. Yeah. And full health except for Koklakin, so in some time, basically.
Roscoe is taking out his medical kit.
Oh, good. I'm glad they gave many people those.
Yes, it's part of the basic training. Yeah. I work with a lot of kids who accidentally blow themselves up, or they blow up one of their classmates, and then I've got to stitch them back together.
Wait, I forgot. Hera,
Mm-hmm.
your character does have connections with the Rogue Network. Who has connection with the Rogue Network here?
Metreon did kind of go to the Rogue's Nest or what have you for a little bit to kind of get information on the one or two heists that he did perform, but he's not necessarily like affiliated with any guilds.
Okay.
But you also might have seen me trying to purchase Dreamleaf at the Druid Market. I don't know.
Well, you probably would have seen her around as well. She's very small compared to the other druids.
True, through the crowds kind of thing.
Yep, she blends in really well because no one can ever find her. But you would have, if you would possibly see her sneaking around the Rogue Network probably area. But that's about it.
Well,
And so she notices you, obviously.
mm-hmm.
She's like, well then.
I'm assuming Gwen is gonna introduce both me and
Yes.
Gwen and Kokoka.
This is my sister Claire. She's kind of busy at the moment. Give her some time. I am
Righto.
Guinevere. I am the druid of this topaz fangfos. How may we help you? You have come in a good time of need.
Ah, yes, we are your reinforcements, I believe. Isn't that right, Roscoe, Alex?
Sounds right. How can we help you? Is that big guy, that big thing? Is Roscoe's pointing to Kerklock and is that yours?
Yes, he will need some repairs, but we can do that when we get back to town. I don't think we should stay here necessarily, because since
Okay.
this looks like the ambush point, we should get out of here as fast as possible.
He gave his life for us.
Claire, he didn't have a life
He
to
did. It
begin
was
with.
very valiant.
My character goes, Claire, he didn't have a life to begin with. He's fine.
Claire just glares at her. If it were anyone else, she would have smacked them. But it's Claire. Or Gwen, so.
Well, you know that's
Claire,
what she is about. She doesn't care. You made it. You can fix it. It's not that big a deal.
Claire, do you know how to fix him?
Of course, I made him.
All right, then let's get to town. You can fix him.
Oi!
You can have him back.
Shut up and listen.
What's
we need
up?
to move out. A dwarf comes stomping around the front of this cart. You see, obviously he's a dwarf, so he's shorter than most of you. And he is shouting about getting things ready. His name's Arum, and you know that he is the leader of this caravan.
Oh, greetings,
That is
Mr.
true.
Aurum. We are here to assist the Topaz Fang Force in escorting you to town. We'll get right on that.
That's right, you will. We need to get going before them bandits get back.
Let's do that.
Alrighty. We can talk more on the way.
Yes.
You send me on my way by rusted route.
But yeah, so I guess we start heading on our way down the path.
I'm assuming we're switching maps, maybe.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Yeah, generally back to map.
I assume Baron's just kind of stuck in this, like, or bodybuilder bicep flexing pose or something.
Basically, yeah.
Just kind of be dragged along behind a cart the whole way.
Oh no, it's clones! Oh no, Claire! Oh. There was clones.
Alright, for those of you who weren't here, this is a crude illustration of the mountain pass going through the mountains on its way down towards the Kaikot territory. Up here was the forest that all of you had to pass through to get here.
Delightful.
Also, during this time, I do go around and calm the horses.
Yep, they have been soothed between you and the NPC handlers. You guys set out. The journey is not long before you reach the bottom of the mountains. You do not encounter any further troubles that you can't handle, and you are able to get to the flatlands that separate the mountain range from the sea towards the west. In the distance, you see what is likely a city. Let's see if I can get it up on the table. Meanwhile, you guys have another day or so on the road as you make your way down and make your way across the plains. And you see this place in the distance.
Oh shit, it's a mountain pass, basically, right? Mountain Pass Village?
No, this village is actually on the plain stretching out over the water.
Oh. So it's
The
like,
tide is coming in, and it's probably a little after midday by the time you guys actually arrive. On your way in, however, you see several things such as this roaming the grounds surrounding the city.
Spooky.
A couple even roam the city itself.
ooh.
Hearing from Adam that these are the guardians of Kaikot, magical, mechanical creations meant to defend the city from monsters and would-be attackers.
Impressive.
So if you look at the village concept art below, you'll see that it's mainly built upon stone and earth, suspended over water by these gradually weathered away pillars. Yeah, it's not a map, it's just an image. I guess I can make it a map for you guys.
Yay!
Alright,
Because this would technically be us entering with these adventurer here.
correct.
Yeah.
Adventure and the horse marks you guys riding up on the village. Or the city, that is. It is indeed a city. This is the city. This is the capital of the Kaikot region. It is the second kingdom on this continent, aside from Valeth, and a third one you have not heard of yet.
Oh God.
Can you say that again?
Sounds like
Wasn't
you're
really
doing cocaine lines over there. Jeez.
Yeah, like
Who actually did that? I
Oh,
don't
sorry.
know.
I think that was me. I thought I had. I thought I had not muted my thing yet. That was me blowing
Well-
my nose. I'm getting over a cold.
Don't
Aw.
lie. You were
well,
smart
yeah,
folk.
we are sorry to inform you that you weren't mute at all.
Sorry about that. I'll fix it next time. I swear.
That was a long line. Good job. Hefty breath.
Oh God.
All right. Yeah. And the viewers just drop off. So you guys see this. Yeah. You guys see this city.
Actually, we
it
did
is very
lose, like-
opulent.
We actually did lose 2 viewers.
I imagine one was probably barren.
Are you actually serious? Oh, wait,
We
yeah,
had
yeah.
8, and now we have 6.
Oh wait, that maybe because I left.
See,
That-
I
that
think
was
what
a while
happened
ago.
was I was watching and my tab put itself to sleep, so I'm obviously not watching anymore. So that was one viewer. Anyway, you guys ride up on this city. It is very opulent. The buildings appear to be well maintained. They appear to be made of very wealthy looking resources. Fine metals, quality stone. Arum has no problem telling you guys all about how the dwarves and the gnomes work together to help make this fantastic metropolis of fine goods and resources. And the elves, that are also a high majority race in this area, they use their magics to help preserve the stone and earth that supports the city and allows for its expansive growth and size, despite being on relatively risky looking terrain. Their magic actually keeps the earth from eroding away from beneath them.
That is awesome.
Every day the tide comes in and goes out. Half the day the city looks like it's sitting on top of the ocean. The other half, it looks like it is now, with the water largely outflowed at low tide.
Dang, that's cool. So,
Roscoe is furiously writing notes, trying to describe everything that he sees.
Vasco, what are you doing?
Alex is snorting and lying. She isn't actually. He just-
Metreon is gonna, or will actually he would have looked in the caravan too, but kind of ask Gorum, do you think, do you know if there are any purveyors of Dreamleaf in Kaikot?
Why do you need
Did you
Dream?
ask Aram? Who did you ask?
The NPC
Aram,
door?
yeah.
Oh, Dreamleaf! Hmm.
Yes.
Herbology isn't really the strong suit here, as you plainly see. Looking around, it's largely beach terrain, and as you go up the beach, you immediately come into mountain. While there is some degree of agriculture, you see the hanging gardens, for instance. They are not obviously very big. Valeth would probably have an edge when it comes to herbology, as they are in a very lush, very green environment.
Wait,
So what you do find here, and Aram says it's likely possible that it is here somewhere, are little herbalists, private shops that sell it probably at marked up price, and something they homegrown in their own backyards.
Dreamleaf. Is that basically one of the druid drugs? That's what I'm
Yeah,
getting.
it's a narcotic, pretty much.
It's a narcotic that druids can take sometimes. Okay, just like
But it's what is it? It's more like an incense. You burn it, and it aids you in your efforts, right?
Correct. It allows me to better separate or what I'm hearing audibly versus what like the soul is feeling, type of thing.
Right. So it's not really like an oxycontin or something illegal. It is just
it's weed.
something
It's
very.
it's weird. Yeah.
It's yeah. Yep. That's a good way to describe it. I like that. It is the
Yeah.
weed of this world.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So does that mean there are stores just popping up left and right here?
Because it's legal here.
You have to walk up the trails to get on the higher level. So that way you're actually in the city as opposed to on the ground level walking up to it.
Yeah, we would go there.
But you will be up there shortly. Like, we're not going to do a whole role play of you guys climbing a hill, you know. And I don't have a map for the entire city, so just assume role play as you guys enter in, following the carts and or escorting them up into what you perceive to be the marketplace area of the city, the mercantile district, if you will.
I'm gonna be climbing freely whenever I feel like it, and probably like climbing up walls for no reason.
Yeah. I will assist myself and anyone who will need that assistance as well with a grappling hook that I put in my inventory.
Well, no, I just have to feet climb, so I can climb without any backdraw.
So you're
Yeah,
just
I know.
climbing around the city.
I'm just like, if there's
So
like
you're just randomly climbing around as you're supposed to be escorting this.
it's more like, because my druid is, I have like, I'm gonna basically be earth touch, so like my feet can connect to the ground, and as I walk up, I can walk up on the ceiling kind of
Oh,
thing.
that's cool. That's pretty cool.
That's my
actually.
fluff for that.
I can just imagine you like upside down from a ceiling made of a cave.
So
like
yeah,
a vat.
like if we're going through a trail through a cave, I'm just like walking along the side.
I'm Batman.
Guinevere is showing off, basically.
Tiny, tiny fat girl.
So Roscoe's going to look for any shops that would sell interesting
What's-
fabrics. Yeah, mainly fabrics.
Once we get there first.
Just to make a note for later.
You definitely see fabrics. They're all marked up though at higher prices because flax and cotton and stuff like that. That's not really their strong suit. Neither is wool. They don't have a lot of land to use, you know, do the agriculture. What they have though, what they have in abundance, is metals, armors, weapons, gadgets, gizmos. They have magical artifacts. This place is a mecca for innovation. Everything else is largely brought in by merchants, like the caravan you're traveling with. In fact, Arum himself, once he realizes what you're looking for, would gladly offer you, in exchange for your help, perhaps some cloth materials, silks brought in from the Far East, and any number of other fabrics and exotic wares.
Could I get the parts needed for me to make an extraordinary item?
Oh, I thought you were going to say to repair your body.
Well, that too, but
How about we put, you know, the horse before the cart or something like that, whatever it is.
Whatever the idiom is.
You definitely find what you need to repair for Clockett in this city, and when you have a moment to rest, you will be able to put them back together. And in fact, I think it's a bit early, but I think that's what we're going to do. You guys enter the city. You drop off Aram in the marketplace. His caravan will be there for a handful of days, selling wares, stocking up on new goods before he goes to travel out again. Your job is done. Everyone that has participated, your wealth score goes up to 3 as he thanks you all generously for your aid.
nice.
Oh, snap.
Thank you.
Alright.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I had one thing I wanted to do once we entered the town.
Well, we're going to get to it. I need to let you guys, have a base of operations.
Yep.
So you guys are together. Over the day that you guys were together and speaking to each other, hanging out, getting to know one another, you quickly understood that you guys are going to be together. You are the Topaz Fang Force. Your very first mission together was a success. It was kind of close. And the way it ended was a little odd, but a success nonetheless. You are left with questions, especially those of you of a more roguish nature. Let's see here. You guys find an inn, or a tavern of sorts, as most of you will need one.
Yeah.
Any
Yeah,
exceptions?
probably. I mean, not on my end. I would like to sleep on a bed. I mean, I would like my character to sleep on a bed.
With your newfound wealth, staying at an inn here is no problem to you. You guys use some of your newfound earnings and are easily able to afford a room for each of yourselves. Or if the girls wish to share, they can do that as well.
Yeah, we will. Well, I mean, we gotta drag Clockin up into that room too, so that's gonna be a...
Clockton is likely going to need a cart, which is something else you can afford with your newfound wealth.
Yay!
Yeah, we probably
So
get a...
do I heal all of his lethal damage?
So-
The idea is that you guys, those of you with lethal damage, as well as Clockton, you guys will need some days to get rid of that. In Clocken's case, it means days of repair, as opposed to days of natural healing. Being here, I'll say that you definitely have an advantage at getting him fixed up sooner. But the point is, narratively, you guys are going to be here for the next handful of days minimum as you recoup, enjoy your wealth, and look for new leads in the next job. You are the Topaz Fang Force, after all.
Yep.
So now that you guys have a base of operations, and you're all aware that you're together, and you have your wealth, we're now going to go around the table and start talking about our goals for the next handful of days, or perhaps some group activities. You don't have to decide right away, but let's start with Roscoe.
So Roscoe is starting to think, well, if there are weird, if there are mainly metals around here, he's gonna spend a lot of time, like whatever he does on his own, thinking, could I attach like some weird gizmo to my current costume and make it like even cooler? Because
Oh, he's one of those type of people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Roscoe should be focusing all the time on studying and trying to move up in the world, but there's a reason he is where he is.
All right, Roscoe. You
And,
find
that's gonna-
plenty of metals.
And that's gonna be part of his time. He also wants to see what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, of course. But as a starter, you're
that's
definitely
a
keeping
starter.
an eye out. Okay, I gotcha. Alex, what is the Fate Sayer up to?
Okay.
Lost 2 more viewers.
For now that I just got paid a substantial amount of money for this little job, I see in my future that I will like to acquire oh wait, I don't actually know how they are called in this setting, but basically a medium armor that requires 40 to 2.
You're looking for armorers that use fortitude?
There is, hold on, let me actually search for it.
Okay.
There is one type of armor that is well level 3 that is well level 3 and I want to acquire. That's basically what it boils down to.
Well, you'll have no shortage of armorers in the city and the surrounding land.
Oh,
So it's just a matter of finding them, find the one that you like, that is,
Mhm.
and getting sized and having it crafted for you.
Yeah. So basically, it will be like an studded leather armor. That will be like the equivalent in this setting.
And we'll role play that out as we get to it. Metreon.
Okay, he probably would have joined Roscoe to visit the metals, trying to see if there are any, if there's any metal that's of high enough quality to be melted down into a bell. And after that, he would have gone looking around for the Dream Leaf and for a friggin' pipe. Why'd they have to take it from him? Gosh dang it, he doesn't have a problem. Stop telling him he does. And let's see, anything else on his shopping list? Oh, well,
Munchies. Definitely munchies.
oh, certainly. Have to renew those rations. But also, they took his thieves' tools. He's gonna need to find a new set of those. He could maybe make them himself if he had the metal for it. So,
Well,
yeah,
a rogue would definitely know the sorts of folks to look for when looking for materials like those. So that's a thing in and of itself.
Alrighty, so I guess that's effectively the three things Metreon's gonna go do. 1, metal hunting for the bells. 2, get a pipe and some drugs. And 3, go look for lockpicks and the like.
All right, Guinevere.
So, for a bit, she'll watch as Claire repairs clocking for most of the time. And then, after a while, she'll want to go in to report to the road network here and find out more about these bandits. So, that's what she'll go do. She'll go report and find the road network and show her status as a druid of the
Alright.
sort.
You can definitely assume that a place of wealth like this will definitely have its own branch for
Yes.
the rogue network. After Guinevere, Claire.
I really know that I want to do is repair Crook and I don't know how much other time we would have.
Roleplay wise, you'll have as much as you need to get Kruklokin back into shape, but I am going to say that will take a handful of days to give everyone enough time to pursue their various objectives. So that way, when we begin session next time, you all can be back together and ready for whatever quest you wish to undertake.
Mm-hmm.
And otherwise, I can't think of anything.
Alrighty. Kruklokin, you eventually get him back online, though he is still badly damaged. His at least core unit is back up, so you can interact with him as you piece him back together.
I mean, he doesn't really have sentience. It's just sort of, he follows my orders.
Well, Kruklokin is a companion, so whether you meant him to or not, he technically does have a certain degree of sentience.
I mean,
companion.
the fact that
He has
He's her
sent. He
companion.
basically has a companion. She's her companion, but he doesn't have a voice filter. He doesn't have any voice speakers.
Yeah, actually, I think we covered that before. Kruklokin can't speak, but he's definitely aware of various things going on around him.
I mean, it's her companion, so
He's the Iron Giant, basically.
she will get to decide like stuff like that.
Yeah, I already did. Maybe I can install a voice box for him as a special present.
You'll
To say
freak out.
sorry for getting you killed.
I mean,
And
it's like,
then he proceeds to roast you into infinity.
he's still thinking about that graffiti that you let happen to him.
Yeah.
Alright,
Really nice and shiny.
yeah.
So can I give him a voice box?
If you would like to, yes.
Yay!
No, you would have to program what he's able to say.
Yeah, it's part of the
I
program.
mean, she tells me what she wants to do, but I'm just saying, it's a companion. It has enough sentience to follow orders and get the job done. And it's also aware of other things. So if you give it a voice box, it'll definitely interact with you.
Yay!
Let's see here. All right, so we went through everyone. I'm assuming Baron is probably fighting the sea and/or trying to pick up part of the city. Working on is maybe finding the local chapter of the Church of Iron or whatever. And
He's gonna go find a place to work out, basically.
yeah. So everyone, you get 1 experience point for the session, and we're gonna wrap it 13 minutes early, with everyone pursuing their side quests. You got some wealth. You got some XP.
Also, note that Baron just, I mean, well, he's not here.
I'm gonna
But
tell
now-
him
now-
directly.
Now that you mentioned him going to work out, I wanted to take my character to the Church of Emptiness, I think it was called.
Church of Emptiness. Oh, you mean that training facility where they
Yeah.
swear off magic?
Yeah.
That is not actually in this particular city.
Oh, okay.
That's in Valov.
That's
Well,
like
it's in the
that's
Val's territory.
that's more like an out of character long-term goal. I would like my character to go there at some point.
That's fine. As a group, you guys may even decide that some quest draws you up that way. And I'll see if I can give everyone appropriate hooks for the various things they're interested in. Otherwise, that's the session. Hope the new guys liked it. Sorry some of you arrived late to the party, and so maybe you didn't get a fight as much as you were hoping, but there will be more to come. I'm positive.
Yeah.
Yay!
It was cool though.
It was fun.
And thanks
it
to
was,
those or person that was watching. Thank you for joining us at this session. This will be uploaded up on YouTube for people to watch later on.
Cool beans.
So you can go.
That
You guys
one
can.
person watching us.
Well, I've actually hoped to get another person in there, but I'm not sure. Either way, we got one person, maybe 2, coming in watching us. That much fun is enjoyable. So this will end tonight's session with the 3 new introductees, the Alex, Roscoe, and Metreon, who have joined the party.
Roscoe starts juggling fire.
Okay. See y'all next time.